She was on top of the cop car. Wow, you guys. This lady's on top of the cop car. Oh, what do you think, Dumbledore? Dumbledore didn't have much to say. This lady's on top of the cop car. Oh no, she's fallen. She was on top of the cop car. Wow, you guys. I don't know whether to call that guy Dumbledore or Mr. Miyagi with that beard.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, I had my mic muted. Hello, everybody.
How's the protest going for you guys?
It was a quick stream.
Good.
Anytime I go quick, I forget to unmute the mic.
What brought you guys out here today?
The cause.
The cause.
So yeah, a bunch of geniuses out there.
People are upset
like usual.
with the deportations.
What's up, 16
and with New York
Kings?
City being a sanctuary city, I didn't know if it was going to be possible for them to come in here. What do you think that says about what Trump's doing here in the United States, coming into a sanctuary city like New York?
I think it's just bad all around. There's no other way to put it.
Thank you.
It's okay.
It's okay, sir. It's all right. Some people have jobs.
Okay, no need to.
Yeah, Nick's getting.
Hey, well, he's not letting me do my job. I mean, he is getting paid right now.
Out here.
Hey, we are all out here. You got a good personality.
Be
I can
nice,
tell.
Nick. Don't get him mad, Nick.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Holy cow, this street is packed right now.
I want to see what happened for the dude to get arrested.
Oh my word, everybody.
Let's go forward a little bit. Catch up.
Let's see. What's your sign say?
They're scared to.
Yeah.
People
How
are
far
literally
back
still
did I go?
starving.
Yeah, it's super sad what's happening. in
Oh, I went
Gaza
way
for the
too
people
far
over
back.
there.
And
Here,
people,
hold on.
like, there's no building materials that have been sent in, nothing. What peace? Like,
And now he's getting arrested.
Yeah, here we go.
Look at you. Look, he's the one who came and found me. Was I looking for him? Absolutely not. Do I want to see him? I do not care to see this man.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, it's you. You guys are the ones who come to me. I don't even come to you. See that guy? They're arresting him now. Boom, another.
So that's what happened. You just
You guys are the ones who come to me. I don't even come to you. See that guy?
Oh, okay.
They're arresting him now.
He
Boom,
bumped
another
into the
arrest.
I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
See that? That guy
He
just came
bumped into
and
the Superman guy.
shoved me. Came and targeted, and now he's getting arrested. So far today, my presence has caused 2 arrests here in New York City, just from protesters coming and attacking me.
I thought it would be worse.
That's
Yeah, with BG on the
unbelievable
scene
and
is out here as
unnecessary
well.
here for people to be attacking people who are just showing people what's happening at events. Look at that.
I guess the cops aren't messing around, dude. That was just a bump. That was just a bump.
2 arrests. He
Yo,
came
Ping, this
after
is
me.
way before my lunchtime.
You
Not
wanna
complaining
describe what that
though.
man just
Oh yeah,
did?
sorry, double
He
did him.
basically like bumped into you, swiped you,
Yeah.
and they tried to run away when he did it.
Yeah, let me share the stream.
This man's yelling, I love Trump.
I love Trump.
Why do you love
I
Donald
love Trump because the Bloods love Trump, and I'm Blood, you heard? Marion Bloods love Trump, you heard?
Is that a new thing? Are the gangbangers fucking Trump supporters now?
I'll tell you first, this myself, you heard? We outside. I always say 050, you heard?
Yeah, I
I
heard.
got that, and I got Christ the Lord backing me. I want to see anybody try to touch me, you heard? Steady
heard.
active. Stay 050 always. Steady outside, you heard? Steady active gang.
Damn, we got a Jesus blood. What's
That
going
guy
on
likes
here,
Trump.
dude?
Look,
What's
now we
going
got
on
paparazzi. Where can I find the photo? Okay. Now they're all chanting, let him go. But
That's
that
next
guy
stream.
literally just
In the
He's
chat,
saying
next
no.
stream, the link to his
He's saying no.
stream.
Lock him up. Y'all already got the charges. Y'all already got the charges. Lock him up.
So the crowd wants him to be released. I'll be honest, he didn't do much. He kind of like at a slow speed, like ran into somebody. But yeah, don't fuck around. Yard.
So, officer, what will that guy be charged with?
I'm gonna start saying that after every sentence. Yard.
I saw what he did to you and the other guy. It's be like disorderly conduct. You're not injured, right?
No, not injured.
Yeah, we
But
disorderly
it is
conduct.
a little hazardous and dangerous how people are just coming after me. Thank you, officers.
It
Wow.
didn't even look like he touched Nick Shirley. It
Two
looked like
arrests
he
today
hit
so
the
far
other
for
guy.
people who came in.
The guy in the Superman shirt
Attack me
who's like,
today.
look, I think he's Nick's bodyguard.
It's truly a shame when all you're doing is providing freedom of speech, freedom of the press.
Exactly, right? You don't see any other reporter here getting attacked.
Smash the thumbs up, guys. Only 11. I'm disappointed. Let's get the thumbs up going if we can, guys. Please.
Look at this. Holy,
you.
let's see if we can get a closer up of the guy who they're arresting. You guys saw that, right, in the chat? He did it himself.
Hey guys, no one's being
Disorderly conduct.
No, I can't shut up. You guys aren't making sense following this. He's in this summons. There's no way out of it. Forget it.
There's no way out of it. There he is. Watch.
The crowd's trying to get the guy released. The guy in the Superman shirt trying to run. That's funny.
He did not trip and fell. He did not trip and fall. That's a lie.
Uh-oh.
He came and attacked me.
He's right. He didn't trip and
Look
fall.
at him. Here's the man who came and attacked me from behind is now arrested.
It's hard to tell how he attacked him. I'll be honest. Like, he just kind of bumped into him. He's probably trying to be aggressive, but maybe he didn't commit to it. I don't know. It was a little weird. I think these cops are like
Wow.
really concerned about
there's the man-
people getting hurt out here because they were real quick to jump on.
Came from behind, shoved me, and they're going to get
Or
him
because
for
he did it right
disorderly
in front of the
conduct.
cops. That might be why.
I really wish they didn't have to arrest people.
Well,
I really wish they didn't have to arrest people, but
but they do.
imagine if they take it to the next level. It's hazardous. And this isn't just because of me, who I am. This is because of how crazy people have gone, where they've taken some of these ideologies where they believe that others
Base
are opposition
Latino right
for-
there. The guy in the red. I think he gets in a confrontation later too.
This attack on me is just as much an attack on you guys watching. Yes, he came after me. This attack on me is just as if someone were to come after you, and you'd hope the police would have your back if someone came and targeted, attacked you on the streets of New York.
I'm sorry, Nick, but it didn't look like he did much, bro. It looked like he kind of bumped into somebody.
I have no
But maybe
clue.
I missed
It's like
it.
everything they do, like every time somebody, as long they always march and protest for people that break crimes, that are currently committing crimes. Like, come on now, this is retarded. This is stupid. Stupid. They don't march and protest for good shit. They march when someone goes, oh, he broke the law. Now we let him go. Fuck no. Take him to jail. Take the rest of these people to jail.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
I am Ruben. Who the fuck are you?
Based Ruben.
And you're ugly.
Don't be racist, lady. Ruben, salt to the earth, bro. Salt to the earth, American. Oh my God, is it her? You remember her? You remember this chick? She was in a Nick Shirley video before, like on a Free Palestine protest.
You're the one
I hope she
saying
doesn't whip her
migrant.
titties out again.
What are you saying, Barney?
No, she's
I
calling
really
my
hope
boy
she
a
doesn't
migrant
whip her
because she
titties
don't know
out.
who her baby daddy is. And she mad. I'd be mad too if I was dressed like that in public.
There's some base people out here. You tell them, John. You tell them this protest needs to end.
This isn't part of the march anymore, so get up on the sidewalk. Let's go. This is not part of the march.
Yeah, Ruben stands on business, bro. Ruben understands what's going on here.
Any one of you that identifies as a patriot is a traitor to humanity. Any one of you that identifies as a patriot is a traitor to humanity. Thomas Paine would have been fucking disgusted with you.
Okay.
You don't know a damn thing about liberty. You don't know a damn thing about freedom. And instead you victimize the least of our earthly brothers and sisters. You are not Christian. You are not free human beings of planet Earth. You're fucking traitors. And I hope you understand that. I hope you feel that in your heart. They're victimizing people because you allow it.
Face diaper. All I see is the face diaper, bro.
See, that's what we do. We let everybody speak here
Don't
on the
let that
channel.
face diaper fall down at all, bro. Okay? Make sure it covers the nose. Oh, you're just starting shit with Ruben?
Oh, now everyone has been, let's go get a shot of the guy who got arrested. Arrested for disorderly conduct.
Dude, they
That's
better
what-
not touch Ruben, bro. Ruben's my dog.
Officers!
Wake up! This is your fight too!
Tell your mama to shut the fuck up. You should have been aborted. You should have been aborted.
Let's see if we can get a shot of the guy who they're arresting.
You should have been aborted.
I got my nice new
Why is
Razer
Barney
mouse today.
going after using the word
Still
migrant
getting used
as
to
a-
it, but it's sweet.
Your mom should have been an abortion and so
It's pretty sweet. It's only like $30 too for a pretty nice mouse. My last mouse was fucking up. I couldn't scroll up or down. It would just. Oh my god. Don't put it
Thanks,
on
Barney.
camera, Nick.
I'll buy you a new wig when you want it.
If you guys remember, this chick has had showdowns with Nick Shirley before. She was the one that was like. Remember? I remember. Unfortunately.
Guys, this isn't part of the march anymore.
Now they're saying get on the sidewalk.
Let's go, guys.
Wow. 2 arrests tonight. 2 people attacked me. They arrested 2 people. Wild. Go see if you can get a photo of the guy. See if they take the mask off the guy. Go get a photo of him. The guy who they're arresting. See if you can go get a photo of him.
Why did they get arrested? Did he like?
Yeah, he came and attacked me. It was disorderly conduct.
I think it's a little. I feel like Nick's playing it up a little. From what I saw, it's like he
can
just
tell
bumped
you.
into somebody.
He did not trip and fall.
If it was you, I would tell you the charges.
Maybe he shoved him from behind and it didn't get caught on camera. But from the angle of the camera, it looked like he just aggressively pushed through the crowd.
Stand-up comic.
I don't know. Maybe the cop saw something he did that I didn't see.
Look,
You're better than that.
Just trying to be fair. I'm all about fairness, guys.
What will you tell your grandchildren you did this day? What will you tell?
We'll
your
say, hey, we
grandchildren?
had a bunch of
What
illegals
side
that came
were
into the
you
country,
on?
destroying
What side were
jobs,
you on?
you know,
For justice
sucking
is
up
here.
taxpayer
And you were
dollars,
on
and we
the
had to
other
get rid
side.
of them. And that's why so many jobs opened up in 2026, and people had better work, and wages went up, and
can you hold this?
no shame.
All right, so right now you have all these people
I have no
who
shame.
are yelling
Sorry.
at the police officers because of the man they arrested who came and tried to attack
I know
me.
MC I did
They
a
got
whole
him for
episode on that
disorderly
yesterday.
conduct. He tried to run
About the
away.
food stamp
he did
crisis
not get
coming
away.
in November.
They got him, and
That is,
then he is now arrested.
Ashamed of you.
I-
Now
what-
people are
Trump's
saying
probably
the
going to end up
families are
figuring out how to
ashamed
get
of
him some money. I don't know.
The charges are
We'll see.
disorderly conduct.
We'll see. I have
You
a
cannot
feeling they're
just
gonna be
go up
saved at the
and
last
charge somebody
minute.
from behind. Oh no, because he came and attacked me. Do you want to come here? I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about it. Why should I go F myself, sir?
Get the hell away from me.
I'm telling you what just happened. Do you want to
Get
hear
the
the
hell
truth
away
of what
from me.
happened or not?
I'm telling you, get the fuck away from me.
Okay, I will.
Get the fuck
No,
away
he doesn't want to hear the truth.
I
don't
ain't
want the
provoking
truth.
anyone. He's the one yelling F you. I didn't yell F you.
You stepped up to him.
I did step up to him to talk to him. I did step up to him. I did step up to him.
Fucking bulletproof vest and your whole bullshit because you got a coterie of people behind you. You're a tough guy with a bunch of guys.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. See this is what happens
Glad
out
you
here.
agree with me.
Thank you,
Glad
sir.
you agree.
You know you're breaking the law right now by wearing it.
How?
You're not allowed to wear a bulletproof
Oh, he
vest
just
in the city
pushed
of
up
New
to
York.
this guy. He's, you know,
Okay,
fucking
cool.
confront, start some shit.
It's not
And then
a
it turns
bulletproof
into
vest
something
anyways.
else.
It doesn't look like he's wearing a bulletproof vest.
Thank you so much, sir, for being out here.
The
Wow.
fuck?
Now they're going back to the march. Can I get a shot of that film camera after? Wow, wild. Now they're going back to the march. Barney, I'll buy you a new wig. I offered Barney a new wig a few weeks ago. Wow.
Hey guys, traffic's open. You gotta get them on the sidewalk.
All right, we're going back to Broadway. Going back to Broadway.
Let's catch up on the live. Let's see. It's a good thing about being behind a little bit. We can
Find the
skip to the good parts.
Appreciate it. You hate me so much for being white. Black lives matter, white lives matter, Asian lives matter, Mexican lives matter, all lives matter.
No, it's Black Lives Matter, period. That's it.
Why do you, but you're white. So do you not believe your life matters?
I'm super white.
Do you not believe your life matters?
This is so 2020, bro.
Okay.
Shit about like.
She's stuck in 2020 with the Black Lives Matter shit.
Oh, I'll go back to Idaho.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
Oh my god, all lives matter? How
I'm not
dare
locking
you?
up anybody.
How dare you?
I'll go there. I'll go there.
Yeah, give me, I need some more
Oh,
mushrooms,
thank
Adam,
you.
please. I need more mushrooms, bro. Just kidding. Adam's not really my mushroom dealer.
Thank
but,
you
yeah.
so much.
Yeah, I do mushrooms
This is
very
New York
rarely
City.
because I just don't bother to look for them. But I have nothing against mushrooms.
Okay. I gotta get on the sidewalk. I
Yes,
gotta
this,
join you guys.
This gay shit is going on, Manu.
I will.
How you doing, Manu? What's up, Colt C?
Thank you for the battle cry, Dumbledore. I didn't ask with anybody.
Oh, you're fucking around, bro. You're an agitator.
How am I an
We
agitator?
have an agenda different than yours, and you're here to fuck around with this whole thing.
How?
To try to provoke something.
I didn't provoke anything,
Yeah,
sir.
you are.
They
Hey,
came
Filming and
after
asking
me.
questions is agitation, apparently.
Let him do it.
Yep, so
Hey,
keep
let me
blowing
know
your
how the
horn.
boot tastes when you're done.
Oh, so we leave it alone?
Yep.
That's why we're here.
Thank you.
That's why we're here.
See how much-
because we leave it alone.
See how much more peaceful
Because
it
we
is
don't speak out.
when you don't come after
Because
me?
we don't condemn. Because we don't fucking point it out. You're what's wrong with America.
I am?
Yes.
Really? How?
You.
I promote free speech. I promote law and order.
You have free speech.
Get on the fucking side of the cops then.
I support law and order. You guys are
They're triggered by that? No, dude.
about what happened here
How
on
dare
Canal
you
Street.
support law and order?
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
What's up?
You're right, MC. I worry about these guys, man. Especially after what we saw happen to Charlie Kirk.
Well, I just happened
I
to be on
really
the...
worry.
Here, I'll take a camera.
And to have
I
the
just
balls
ha-
to still be doing this
Jeez.
after what happened to Charlie
See,
Kirk
you're the
is
one bringing all the
commendable.
attention to me, sir.
And there's no one really more polite and
What's up?
respectful than Nick Shirley. And they still
Yes,
get triggered by
sir.
him.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están toda la gente? Mi gente, estamos aquí en Nueva York hoy día. Hay una manifestación.
Spanish, it's Italian.
Italian, that sounded Spanish. Muchas gracias.
Wrong language.
It's Italian. I don't speak
You
Italian.
tried, bro. You tried.
Bro.
Look, the whole crowd, the whole
right, you guys.
the whole march is just following Nick Shirley now.
You getting some good content, man? This is something. This is wild. Sir, I'm walking the same street you're walking on. I don't get what's up here.
Such children, dude.
Look, she's even shaking her
Fucking
head.
children, bro.
I'm not on no payroll. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, respect his authority, Nick.
Now they're
Respect
calling me
it.
a useful idiot.
Yeah, well, they project.
Keep
They're good at
blowing your
projecting.
whistle. Let's see where this march takes us.
Let's see what is going on BG's.
Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe get a little like harmonica, actually.
But this is live.
minor,
The reason I
that'd
don't
be
play
good.
this demo. Oh, here, there she is again. Because it's just a bunch of crazy people just screaming.
Wait, why do you have so much white hate?
That's
my question for you. She hates white people.
She doesn't even dispute it. She just goes, no, of course I don't hate
What do you
white
mean I don't
people."
listen to people? I'm here to listen.
If you were listening, you would respect people and what they have to say. If they don't want you in the space for reasons that you don't make them feel safe.
He has every
Really?
right to be there, though.
That is
If you-
respected.
If you can choose to understand it or not, that's up to you.
That's not. Look, if they don't want you in the space, you should respect them and leave. You're on a public fucking street, dude. You guys think you have control over everybody and like you can decide whether he can be on the fucking streets filming your public protest?
Yeah.
But at that point,
And they're
I
not
think it's
fascists,
your,
guys. We're the fascists.
Emotional responsibility
Yeah.
to respect people's wishes. When people don't feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Either try to understand it and do better, or keep it pushing.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
You can save her, Nick.
Triggered by you? Like,
Yeah, why do people get triggered by me though? I don't understand it.
I do.
Like, why do you get so
They're
triggered at
insane.
me? I just asked you, why do people get so triggered at me? And you specifically, why do you have such a disliking towards me?
Because you don't listen. The only people I've ever met on my 40 years in this earth are white men that don't listen. That's it. Sorry.
So you were wronged by a white man.
White men that don't listen. Okay, so everybody's supposed to obey exactly what she wants at any time. You guys see the new YouTube shit? What do you guys think of the new YouTube design? It's throwing me off, bro. Throwing me off.
That's why she hates white people. She's probably gotten a divorce. All right, we're back to the march.
Brainwashed.
Barney. Wow. Back to the march, Barney.
Barney's the black chick with the blonde hair. That's what he calls
Back
her.
to the march.
Just so you know. He doesn't
Now
really try to
outside
trigger
the
people,
federal
JCD.
Building here.
You gotta understand. Nick mostly just asks the most basic questions, dude. He doesn't even have like a lot of gotcha fucking. He just come up and ask basic questions. Then the crowd turns on him and they start getting aggressive with him. And then at that point, you could tell he gets annoyed and he might have a little bit of a comeback. But dude, he's the most basic fucking question asking dude ever. So yeah, I don't think it's something he's causing just because he's filming people and asking questions.
Nice, that's a loud whistle.
Go do that in a MAGA protest or a MAGA rally. Just go film and ask questions. See if they act the same way. And if they feel like you're, offending them or committing some sort of crime against them by simply filming them and asking them questions. They hate it because anytime they're asked questions and they have to actually get specific about what they believe, they always make themselves look stupid. You don't even have to try to make them look stupid. You can just be like, so why is Trump a fascist? So do you believe in border law? Should people be able to come illegally? Oh, no. Well, then why are you upset? Oh, but like once you really get into the details, the tiniest amount of details with these people, you can tell right away they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. And they get upset when you record that and post it.
Seems like everyone's over here.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I'm crazy doing this.
No, I'm so warm walking around.
How are you doing?
Sadly,
Successful night?
One good one.
Nice lady right here. Nice to meet you too. Look. Beautiful, nice lady right here. Thank you so much. And then you just I just can't hold back a cuss word from your mouth. Like I just complimented the lady and you just said, who's this? They just can't even take it. All right, now we're outside the federal building.
Nick actually does a pretty good job of controlling himself. A lot of other people they'd be getting mad and starting fights with people.
We're doing a members only live cap, members only recap after today's live stream. $5 a month helps support the channel. You can go
Support
and join
Nick.
also by the pinned comment above,
Go
or there's
support
a
Nick.
side button. Really does help support the channel. $5 a month so we can keep doing
All right.
the live.
Let's see. I'm behind. Let's see what else we got here.
Uncensored. No hate here. Thank you.
Yeah, Nick's got
Seems like a nice
43,000 people
lady.
watching.
She's doing her best.
That's a lot,
Free
dude.
speech. You have an open platform. That's it.
Yeah, thank you.
Do not go against our will. Do not go against our will. And find yourself at the other end. Power to the people.
That sounds like a threat, dude. That sounds like a threat to me, bro.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. And it is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love and protect one another.
By fighting people.
We have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Louder! It is our duty to fight.
Yeah, he's revving this crowd up, bro. They're about to fucking
Now they're
march
yelling,
on the
shut
Capitol,
it
bro.
down. How are you?
Jesus Christ, dude.
What's your sign say?
See, how triggering. So triggering.
Why do you think New York is so against ICE being here inside of New York City?
I think it's because we respect everyone that lives here. It's one city, one group united.
Oh, what a jerk, Nick. Why, how dare you ask that
illegal
question?
migrants. How do you feel about that? If they are illegal here in the country? Like now they just shut it down.
Terrible questions, Nick. You're
I'm
so
not a
fucking mean.
right-wing troll. I just asked her a question. You don't need to talk to me, but we would appreciate a nice conversation out here. It's been a little wild so far.
Look at that. Look how the nasty questions he asks people. Like, oh, why are you out here today? What does your sign say? What is the biggest issue in your mind about ICE? Like, oh my God, it's so triggering.
Now they have a speaker. Should we try to get up to the speaker? Let's see. It's pretty fucking organized, it looks like to me. They practice this chant. They practice this.
Crazy people.
What's that, Andrew? Sorry. Legit crazy people. Well, some of them are crazy. Some of them are just misled. Some of them are virtue signaling. Like their whole life is virtue signaling how fucking great they are. Meanwhile, they don't care about the country. They don't look at the effects on the country and why we need to take action. It's just like, oh, poor woman cried, so I must feel bad for her and defend her. It's like, well, what about the country? You gonna defend the country? Or we just, no, the country, you could just fuck the country. Fuck the regular citizens, fuck wages, fuck rent, fuck everything, but okay, woman cried, so I'm gonna go virtue signal. Okay, all right. Still getting used to this new mouse. Rusty, what's up, brother? Waiting for this one to play. It should play at some time. Some point, should go through. There it goes.
Rusty Shackelford super chatted $5. Thank you, ICE, for protecting my freedom from Democrats taking my taxes and giving it to foreigners.
Amen. Amen. I really wish we could get taxes down, bro. Tax season's coming up soon, bro. It's almost there. You ready to be robbed? Everybody ready to be robbed in a few months?
I'm not a troll. The criminal gang I see is ICE.
Thank you for the super chat,
You think
guys.
what they're doing is illegal here in the United States?
Yes, no due process is illegal. Absolutely.
And what do you think about the individuals who they arrested on Canal Street yesterday?
They just say that, but they have no idea what they're talking about. If you invade this country illegally, you don't have the same due process as a citizen. You see an immigration judge, the immigration judge decides, and that's that. You either get granted some leniency and you can stay for a while, or you get deported back home. That's the due process that comes to you if you're a fucking illegal immigrant who goes into a country illegally. That's it. Okay?
Don't know.
Spocko super chat
$4.99.
Why can't they play D&D like normal freaks like me?
Yeah, you're right. They'd be having so much more fun. This is sort of like D&D.
Now they're calling for the end of these deportations.
I mean, this is kind of LARPing in the same way, you LARP when you play D&D. You're LARPing as like a barbarian or a thief or a wizard. Their LARPing is like fucking 1960s social justice activists. It still is a form of LARPing, but I'm sure for them this is more fun than D&D, okay?
You got a yelling match going
But
on.
man, it's been a long time since I played D&D, probably like 30 years. I should get a game going. I'm surprised. Do they have D&D video games?
Oh, no.
They should, right?
It's the guy from the last live stream.
What am I talking about? Of course they do.
The man who starts yelling at people.
Don't relapse, just one. You'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine. A relapse. Everyone gives our taxes to Israel. Well, yeah. I mean, the whole tax situation. All our tax dollars should be going locally.
Thank you for what you guys do. We appreciate you.
Fed, we got to get the Fed out of this fucking crazy tax game and entitlement game.
Let them know you're thankful for
Get our
it.
tax dollars going to our local communities. We'll be so much better.
How you guys doing?
So I guess Superman is his bodyguard, huh? I wonder if he's
Look, we have a group out here. I don't know what's
just
going
kind of
on.
volunteering. I've seen this
Look, we
guy
just
on a
got
few Nick
traffic.
Shirley streams.
The protesters are blocking off traffic right now. The fall of
All
the
right, we
Trump
need to stick,
fascist
boys.
regime. The time has come. The fall of the Trump fascist regime.
Was this planned, or did they just do this all of a sudden?
Rusty Shackelford super chatted $5.
No.
Since when aren't cops
think Trump will
allowed
be
to arrest
impeached?
people who are in the process of committing a
My
crime?
name's Nick Shirley.
Since never, but these people don't care about the law. You know that, Rusty Shackelford. It's all about political, like, the optics of it, right? So if they can take this situation and make it into, oh, Trump's Gestapo is just kidnapping people off the streets, they're going to do that because that's good politically, optically for their side. They don't care about truth, justice, right or wrong. They definitely don't give a fuck about this country.
Shortly after this one, doing a little recap.
And a lot of these people are useful idiots, dude. Complete useful idiots.
Rusty Shackleford super chatted $5. Since when aren't cops allowed to arrest people who are in the process of committing a crime?
Did it go through twice, Rusty? Did you accidentally send that one twice? Well, if you did it on purpose, thank you for the double super chat, brother. Thank you, Rusty.
Hey, Nick Shirley, what's good?
How you doing, sir?
This guy.
I remember you.
Sorry about last time. That's some weird trauma, motherfucker. But he's a weirdo. But yeah, this is the side, you know.
What do you think about what's happening here? Why?
I think what they're doing is useless because they know the feds will fuck them up. They will eat them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If they think they're gonna stop ICE, they got another thing coming, you know. Let's be honest. You know, they're just mad because I saw that video about Canal Street, right? The feds will fuck you up. The feds will fuck you up. You know, because we know what happened around, like, you know, like Canal and Broadway with how they punched their guy. And now they're mad because we want to get rid of the bootleggers that are like, because they get violent towards me too, talking about like, don't.
Yeah, they always attack this. Every time I see this guy, he gets attacked.
Please, President now super chatted $5. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, thank you, brother. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there, you know? I'd be better if I had like $4,000 a month in fucking food stamps. I'm starting all these videos I'm seeing of these people, the amount of money they're getting from the government. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. $4,000 a month for food stamps? Like, what? I'm doing good, bro. Obviously, I don't want food stamps, but I don't know why I just thought about that. It's like the amount of people, the amount of money they're getting for food stamps. It's fucking ridiculous. These people are literally living fucking like kings, dude, off the taxpayer.
To them years ago, they had been known for all the way from dealing drugs to assaulting police officers in Mexico.
And then they make videos bragging about it, like, oh, look how much I'm getting. Like, it wasn't that long ago. They were making all these videos showing off how much food they get when they go to the grocery store on the 1st, when they get their EBT. Dude.
Maybe like then stop actually.
I'm doing good with my bacon and eggs and pork chops, bro.
Man, you know, I've seen the chaos. I've seen them, like, you know, try to block the vans, and then they would come out with their little pepper balls and, like, you know, camo gear. You know, they just can't seem to find a struggle anymore. You know, ever since like the war, like they got a ceasefire now, they moved on to ICE and hating Trump. So it's like, come on, what's?
And I was always wondering too, like, how these like lower end income people have such nice clothes and shit. It's like, oh, it all makes sense now.
Andrew Wilson super chatted
it all makes
$2.
sense.
Food stamps is basically a bribe for a vote.
Yeah, it actually is, dude. It's basically smart, you know, if you just want to like corner a population and be like, oh, here's a bunch of free shit, you know, and you know it's the Democrats that are going to provide that free shit. You got a Democrat voter for life. But you also corrupt your population and make them fucking just beggars for life.
Someone sent me a...
And then they get so entitled that once they don't get to take money from other taxpayers, they start threatening the whole fucking society to burn it down. Well, we're just gonna steal and shit. There's even a video of some like a family trying to steal some shit at a grocery store today. But I don't know if that video's from today. That's the problem. I don't know if it's because you know how people do though. They'll take a video from like 5 years ago and then be like, "Oh, this just happened." But expect it to be happening in November for sure. If these people don't get EBT checks, it's gonna be. Let's just say, be careful when you get your groceries.
Oh, very nice. Great guy.
Because not only are they saying they're gonna just steal from the grocery store, they're gonna be waiting in the parking lot for you to bring your groceries out, and they're going to attack you. That's according to them. You know?
What you did last time.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we don't want to. I'm not here to agitate or instigate.
Thank you for all you do, my man.
Thank you. I love the shirt. Love the necklace. Love the cross.
Just always watching you.
And what did you think about them coming through here, the feds and the ICE and the HSI?
I think they should let ICE do what their job and just do what they have to do. Right? Everybody had the job to do. You're doing a job. People should let that happen.
People that have been sold a bunch of information online about ICE being the Gestapo, Trump being a Nazi, and they've taken the bait to call somebody like Donald Trump Hitler.
Of course.
A man who killed millions of Jews.
I believe the main...
MC, there's so many videos like that. MC says, saw a video of some black woman bitching about candy not being covered. There's so many just crazy videos of Yeah, some people go $1,000 worth of groceries, and it's all fucking junk food, dude. And then you got like middle class people who are barely getting by, and they're having to make difficult decisions every month. They're not able to just eat whatever the fuck they want. They got a budget. And those middle class people who are struggling to get by are watching these people on food stamps that are being provided by the middle class taxes, eating like fucking kings and shoving it in their face and having all this entitlement to other people's money. Hopefully this is a wake-up call for people. I get it. There are people in difficult situations and we should help them. But that's usually what the community was for. Like if you show up to my house and you're fucking hungry and you have kids that are hungry, I will feed you. I don't give a shit about any of your background or whatever. I see a hungry person, I will fucking feed you. And most people will. And that's how we got to return back to the community, helping the community. Not just being fucking expecting the government to just give you free money. And it actually might, some people said this, I said this yesterday. If we do this, this might actually be good for the community, because then maybe some of these people will become more a part of the community and the community can help them. You know, the churches can help them, you know, be a part of a church community. There's a lot of times you can get a job just by having, you know, a community at church and being like, hey, I need work. And then somebody who goes to the same church, they're going to want to hire people from that church because they know, hey, if this guy's at church, he's probably a good guy. So this could end up being a blessing. But, you know, with like a lot of things, a lot of blessings come with hardship first before the blessing comes.
The streets are open. The protest. Let's see what happens with these protesters.
Well, I wouldn't want to drive down this street.
I'm always going to post whatever think tank. I'm going to take DMs. I'm going to invite you to discussion. If I'm out there, I want to hear what you got to say. So please let me know. All right? We love you!
We love you!
Yeah, and you guys, the purpose of these live streams is to go up and talk to protesters, see why they're protesting for, see if they know why they're protesting, and just to give people the inside scoop and to show people on the ground. Because a lot of, like I said, no mainstream media news outlets are out here live talking to people, showing why people are protesting. And at the end of the day, each and every single one of these people has the right to free speech, has the right to come on here, speak whether they want to or not. That is their decision. We're not going to force anybody to speak if they don't want to speak. But my job here as an independent journalist is to speak with people, show things for what they are, and these live streams is one of the best ways to do it. So that way people can't say you twist the words of individuals, you can't say edit, whatnot. This is just the straight facts of the matter of what happens here at these protests and talking to people.
Ice out of New York! Ice out of New York! Ice out of New York! Ice out of New York!
Every time I see that chick, I'm always afraid she's going to whip those titties out again.
Really?
Ooh, you hear that?
Yeah, that man just said, Nick, he says it's a warning, not a threat. Well, I'll take the warning, thank you.
Sounded like a threat, bro.
Keep your eyes
a warning,
on that
not
guy.
a threat. That's semantics. I'm going to kill you. Did you just threaten to kill
We
me?
just set a
No, it's
record,
just a warning.
40,000 in
Not
the
a
live
threat.
chat right now, holy cow.
What?
How are you doing? Successful day out here?
Fucking zombies, bro.
Look at this. Outside of the federal buildings, down in the federal plaza, you have ICE out here. Or you don't have ICE out here. ICE was here yesterday, and that's what this is all about because of ICE coming into Canal Street and taking down illegal vendors, drug dealers, counterfeit sellers here in the streets of New York City.
See if we can get caught up a little bit.
I believe in law and order. I think we should respect and support our police officers. And I think the deportation of someone that is illegal, given due process.
They're deporting people with citizenship.
Really? Can you name somebody?
They bring that up every time. What happens is citizens get in the way of ICE and then they fucking detain them because they're obstructing their ability to do their job. Okay? That's not deporting citizens. There might have been a couple accidental
Amazing
citizens that,
Disgrace super
obviously got
chatted
fixed.
$5. I was on an apology tour for being shit-faced drunk the other night. I'm drunk again and forgot who I was supposed to apologize to. Sorry?
Were you drunk on last night's episode? I didn't notice that, Amazing Disgrace. I don't think you have anybody to apologize to, bro. You're good.
They're detaining people with
Just go easy, don't drink too much. It's not good for your liver. Your liver doesn't like it. Yeah, moderation, bro. But you're doing good, bro.
citizenships. They're taking them to concentration camps. Thousands of people in the concentration camps. Alligator Alcatraz. They're gone. Disappeared.
What's your definition of a concentration
They disappeared, guys.
A camp where they take people to kill them. It's literally just fascism.
And has anybody been killed?
Fascist. They disappeared. Where do you think they went?
Home.
Where do you think they went?
Do not believe anyone has got killed. Back to their home country.
No. There's no record of that. They just disappeared. Where do you think they went? Really?
Always the white man trying to tell.
Bro, this is so retarded. Are people really believing this? Like, they're just running off with the narratives, with no basis in reality. Just, they're concentration. So we're doing Hitler shit with them. We're throwing them in the fucking gas, giving them a gas shower. Like, what are we talking about here?
And there's a difference between.
I mean, when you gotta make shit up and lie to sound like you're right, like you're fucked. But again, idiots will fall for
paramedics
that.
have arrived.
They'll fall for it. Food stamps gone? Not yet. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much, but not yet.
And
not
we
till
have some
November.
people in Black Block over here as well. They said that everyone needed to disperse, but everyone's still right here.
I wonder if the police are gonna show up, man. You can't just take over the streets, bro.
That
you
is
doing?
potentially a subset of Antifa, or potentially Antifa members themselves right there in Black Block.
Spocko super chatted $4.99. Didn't you know, Ping? Everyone is a citizen of America.
It's crazy that the people really like. If you said that, they'd be like, "Of course not." Oh, but yet anybody can come into our country and we can't remove them. If we remove them, you're on the streets. So essentially, you're acting like that by the way you behave. Once we have to enforce the border law, but this is the thing that's so disingenuous. You'll be like, "So do you not believe in the border?" Of course, I believe in the border. Okay, well then what is your problem? Well, because this is and then they just have a bunch of conspiracies like, oh, they're kidnapping people. This is not just illegals. They're kidnapping people off the streets and children are getting murdered. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you, it really is like a lot of these people are just commies and they know they're lying. And it's just like they feel like it's for a greater cause. So they'll lie their ass off. Thank you for the super chat, bro.
Their chant is saying, what do we want? ICE out. When do we want it? Now.
Well, if ICE is an illegal immigrant, if there's a guy with the last name or first name ICE in New York and he's here illegally, then I would agree with that. He needs to go. He needs to be out.
Hate outside the club, but you can't even get in.
Wait, say that again?
How you gonna hate outside the club when you can't even get in?
Yeah, that went over my head too.
Now they're chanting ICE out of New York. Let's go talk to some more people.
I'm starting to F down the...
It says the dragon. What's the dragon mean? What's the dragon symbolize?
Yeah, let's see.
Rusty Shackleford
Let's see
super
what he
chatted
says.
$2. Kilmer must be Jesus the way he reappeared back here.
Yeah, he basically was brought back to life. Oh, Maryland man. Maryland man who definitely did not do any sort of human smuggling, right? This guy, let's see, he asked him what the dragon on his sign means. I guarantee you this guy's gonna have no clue what to say. Let's see.
I basically chose to do this after the attack in Chinatown to represent Chinese people.
Oh, okay. I'll give him credit. At least he has an idea about what his sign's about. That's a good sign.
The dragon.
Okay, very cool. I like the Chinese. I like the dragon. Very well done.
Thank you.
Thank you for being out here today, sir. Appreciate you.
See how nice he is? When people are nice to him, he asks a very simple question. And then he's like, thank you. And then he moves on. That's it. Like, he's not the one causing problems. Unless you think you have no right to interview these people and ask them questions. If you feel that he has no right to do that, well, that's weird. But if that's your point of view, okay, I guess that's your point of
Amazing
view.
Disgrace super chatted $5. Can't we just send them some of our magic soil so they can improve their crappy countries from within their crappy countries?
But the reality is, this level of immigration, it's not good for the countries they immigrate from. It's really not. Like, I've seen plenty of studies on it. Usually they lose the best of the best, especially even legal immigration, like, because legally we tend to take the best of the best from every other country. And so instead of their citizens staying there to put their knowledge and their skills and their hard work towards bettering their own country, they come and they put it towards America. So it would be good for a lot of these other countries for people to stay there and work on their own country.
Everybody has the right to protest. Everybody has the right to speaking. That's what makes it important. What's up?
Come on, I talk to you for a minute?
We're live right now. What's going on?
So am I. My name is AG. I'm with the Real XP Show.
Nice to meet you.
From Cross the Line Radio.
Shut it down.
What, ma'am?
New York City, shut it down.
Shut down New York?
New York City.
Why? You want all New York City to get shut down?
Why not? Shut New York State down. Take it off the map.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Replace it with what?
Hey, XP.
With a communist flag.
I'm telling you, they're all commies, dude. That's the secret behind this. They're all commies. They want their free fucking groceries. And this is just like to them, like a flashpoint in order to bring about some sort of fucking revolution. And it's kind of smart because there are so many illegals here. If you can get them radicalized and on the streets starting shit, you could get your little commie revolution that you're so badly wanting.
You would like them to... A communist flag for Zoran.
Yeah. Make USA a communist country.
Do you think Zoran will make New York City communist?
Why not?
Would you like that?
No.
Then what
Oh, okay. Maybe she's against it. Maybe this is... I got it wrong. This chick might be
would
based.
you like?
I would like it to... What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What's this? You want to slice my neck?
Yeah, look at that.
Ignore them. You have a right to say whatever you want.
And so you would like New York City to become a communist state?
No. I'm not voting for Zoran.
Oh, okay.
Sliwa from here.
Sliwa.
Wow. I'm confused.
So would you vote for Cuomo?
No. Because he never visited a nursing home. I don't care if he ever visited a Muslim place. He never visited a nursing home.
I think she's drunk. I think she's drunk. It's this lady.
Curtis Sliwa all the way.
High five on that one.
Oh, yeah, she's probably based.
And what makes him more ideal
she was
than the rest of the other mayoral
Because he's the founder of the Guardian Angels for 47 years.
This is a true New
Oh,
Yorker
yeah,
right
she's
here.
drunk. Look at her take a swig
Yeah, it's a New
of
Yorker
her
right
little
there.
airplane
Long Island
bottle.
iced tea, baby.
So you do not want Zoran Mandami to make this a communist
She's a good
city.
time.
Look at this guy.
No.
Government grocery stores?
Why?
She's a good time, bro.
Good idea or bad idea?
Oh, it's a great idea.
Broski, love the hat.
We'll rob that too.
Look at this hat.
Wow. This is a true New Yorker out here, man. Giants or Jets?
We should keep them both.
Keep them all.
I don't know about the Jets.
I like the Jets too, even though
They're from New York, New Jersey.
Based, drunk grandma.
She's the best.
Yes, sir. What,
Long
hold up.
Island iced teas.
Yeah, so we
bro.
just had this conversation with this lady. Do you want to just clarify that you're not that you were joking about that statement about New York City becoming a communist state?
No, it will be.
Oh, well, it will be.
If Zoran wins.
And he most likely will. That's the sad thing.
That's the sad thing.
We're gonna lose New York, bro.
From the
Yeah, me too,
buses
Jacob.
to the subways, there will be no safety.
If Mamdani's elected.
That's right.
It's kind of terrifying,
Mayor
dude.
doesn't travel either one of them, so fuck Cuomo again.
Hey, it's a sticky
Is
situation.
that Curtis Ziwa guy? He doesn't have a chance though, right? Like it seems like I don't know. It looks like Mamdani's just gonna win, bro. I hope not, because that's gonna be ugly, dude. We're gonna get like legit communism, not just in America, but in our greatest city.
Let's say Mamdani does win. It'll be like think of it like a hard reset for New York City. Like we'll have legal prostitution. You got like social workers responding to domestic violence. So it'll be like a free for all, if anything. So you know.
How do you think social workers?
Fuck yeah, that's a great idea, Spocko. I would vote for
Swocko
her.
super chatted $1.99. Make her the mayor.
Dude, I'd vote for her. Based fucking drunk grandma. You got my vote. You got my vote.
Domestic violence incidences.
Not that good because these like
With a
domestic.
piece of paper and a pen in their hand?
Yeah, pretty much. Because these like domestic violence situations are very like what do you say, like unpredictable. My mother was a victim of domestic violence, and my father was very he was one of those unpredictable alcoholics and shit. So, and I'm pretty sure no social worker would have fixed that. That's a fact.
Yeah, so don't get rid of the NYPD.
Feel bad for
I mean,
him
hey,
now.
let's keep them.
I wouldn't go to school to be a social worker.
Right, real shit, But yeah, let's talk about it, right? Domestic violence is a real thing,
I'm in my 70s. If I was in my 20s, I would get a job as a police officer or an ICE agent.
But
Not a
isn't
social
Mamdani
worker.
trying to
I'd probably take her on a date if she was in.
So if he wins, how would that have worked out for you?
She seems like a lot of fun, bro.
If I applied for a police officer job, I would get.
I thought she was for real for a second. But no, she's actually a Curtis Sliwa supporter. She was using satire.
Bro, let's pray Mamdani does not win, dude. That's gonna be a huge fucking problem, bro. Yeah, she needs her own
all
channel.
NYPD out here right now in a line.
Yeah, of course, that was only a bottle of water. She likes to take her airplane booze and fill it up with water, because that's very convenient to have like 1 ounce of water.
Now that lady's yelling capitalism. That's what they
Baco,
want.
go hit her up, bro.
Shut the F up.
She'd make a great wife, dude. She'd make a great wife. And look, there is an opportunity. A lot of these women who like refuse to get married because the government takes care of them. I bet you in November we're gonna see an uptick in
Now they're all
women
yelling, what do we
getting into
want? When do
serious
we want
relationships.
Ice out now. Wild times here in New York. One of the people in the yellow just came straight from
Poro Blue says
the nursing home.
this will be followed by crushing sanctions on the state
that?
if it becomes communist, right?
All right, you guys.
But it'll
we're
be
moving
interesting
on
to
now
see
here.
how the Fed responds.
All right, you got a question for me?
Yeah, I did.
All right, what's up?
So Nick Shirley, I know that many instances happen, especially with you being down Canal Street where they were selling counterfeit goods.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to know what was that experience like? I know something happened, a cameraman got hurt or something.
Yes, we're doing a documentary on Canal Street showing the illegal activity that's going on. It's been well known that Canal Street's a place where you can buy counterfeit goods, not just this year, but it's been happening for more than 20 years, right? And I was talking to locals before I made the video, and they say, well, it's just gotten out of hand. The illegal migrants from Africa came in and it kind of changed the game, and it's to levels that we've never seen before. So I went and made the documentary, and we went up and asked one of the people how much for one of the products they were selling, and he got very hostile with us. And it turns out that man actually, he got arrested and most likely will be deported because he already did have his final order in 2009.
Oh, no.
He was known for selling drugs and for doing more than just selling drugs here in New York City. And now they have arrested him and his crew who assaulted and punched my cameraman.
And then these are the people that they're protesting getting deported. These are the people. And they'll never admit it, that this is why they're protesting. They'll never admit it. They'll be like, oh, because they're killing immigrants and blah, 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 and the citizens are getting... It has nothing to do with it. They do not want the illegals deported for some reason. It's weird.
And wild time. So to me, I think these people need to know who these people are arresting. They're not just arresting randos off the street. If a police officer or ICE agent does ask you for your documentation, give it to them, and you won't have to worry about police fighting you, right? You just need to respect the police a little bit more. And at the end of the day, law and order does need to be restored here in the United States. We had mass immigration, now we have mass deportations. And that's just a side effect of the mass immigration that happened here in the United States.
And if I'm correct, you're pro ICE and pro deportation of.
I support law enforcement. I support what Trump's doing. I think we did have mass immigration. Now we have mass deportations because of what happened in the last administration.
If you could have an idea on how to make immigration easier, do you have an idea on how that could be solved, where people don't have to worry about being called illegal or coming into the country without the proper protocols?
Yeah, I think it's a tough question, right? Nobody's really came up with the answer. That's why it's been such a big problem for such a long time.
What would be your thoughts on how that could be solved?
Yeah, each person needs a background check, obviously. We need to know who they are. They need to be pro-America. We don't want anybody in here who doesn't support America. And I don't have the full answer. I'd have to do a lot more research into that. But I think there does need to be a quicker way to do it. But at the end of the day, also, our president and our government has the right to decide what happens right now. And so it's not
a right to come into this country. Should we make the legal process to come into the country like quicker, more efficient, better at what it does? You know, yeah, okay, great. That's great. But there's still a lot of people going to be turned down because it's just not like we can't take everybody. And here's the reality. We do have a falling population, okay? We're below replacement level. People are not having children. So we are going to need immigrants. Unfortunately, unless everybody starts fucking like crazy right now and we get, up to like close to 3 babies per family, maybe we can reverse that. But, everybody's got to start fucking right now. Right fucking now. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of women out there that thought they didn't need a man. And come November, they're going to be looking for a man when their EBT's not showing up. So here's your opportunity, guys. For all you hard up ones. Because, if you're hard up, you got to take what you can get. And, yeah, I don't know, man. But we definitely are going to need immigrants. But we got to get the right ones. We got to get, like you said, we got to get people that actually want to be Americans, love the country, and are not just here to take and take advantage of the system.
Not a right to be granted U.S. citizenship. It's a privilege, right? And if you are born here, you do have that right. And we got to fight for it. And we got to make sure our country stays what we want it to be, and it stays great.
Now, you being I can say a white American, correct?
Yes, sir.
What about other white Americans who disagree with you?
Yeah,
should they? If you said this is a privilege to be here.
Yeah, there's a reason why the United States is the greatest country in the world. All the other countries had thousands of years to do what we did here in the United States. We only have nearly 250 years to do what we're doing, and we're the number one economy, we're the number one country. It's like there's a reason why we're the greatest country in the world.
I know that many civilizations have become great due to slave labor and the oppression of others.
Okay.
Could that be a contribution on why America is so great?
Maybe in the past that helped, but I don't support that. I wouldn't support that.
We're basically Rome.
So in the past, like you say,
conquering and turning people into slaves.
But what was done in the past, do you think it plays a part in how things are today, like where the wealth has been distributed?
You can't rewrite history, and I don't support that, right?
Damn, the obsession over one little piece of history is insane.
Understood.
Right.
Do you think white Americans who are not patriotic, should they also be deported if they don't like or they don't want to represent or stand for America?
No, they have freedom of speech.
These are the dumbest fucking questions I've ever heard, bro.
If they don't like it, they should leave. If they don't like it.
Okay. Do you think that what you do out here helps exposes how the First Amendment is in danger or in jeopardy?
I wouldn't say it exposes it being in danger. You know what I mean?
I know, what happened with Charlie Kirk. I know you were attacked.
Yeah. Well, it is dangerous to be out here, obviously, right? It is dangerous to be out here.
I think some people don't understand the basics of like what it means when you're not having enough children to replace the population. I mean, think it through, guys, right? Like you have 10 people doing 10 jobs, okay? And then 3 of them die and you have no one to replace that. Now you have 7 people doing the job of 10 people. All right? It's that simple. If you don't have enough people where you're not growing, and you at least don't have enough to replace, to fill in the gaps when people stop doing jobs. Like they say this is a big part of why beef, like there's a big argument going on around beef right now. Everybody's mad at Trump because he was talking about importing beef from Argentina. The reality is it's a simple supply and demand issue. We don't have enough beef in this country. And it's been a problem that's been like getting worse and worse. Like our beef levels are at, I think it's 1951. The level of beef in this country that we're producing is as low as it was in 1951. And that's insane. This is why beef is so fucking expensive. Okay? And a lot of times what's happening is like these family farmers are not having anybody to take over for them when they're done. So they just end up basically going out of business. We lose beef production. Yeah, we need a growing population. And like you see what other countries do when they don't have enough population, they bring in immigrants. They do it because the other option is that you have negative growth and your country just fucking, your economy just collapses. And it's an unfortunate side effect of society. You know, economies need to keep growing. Society has to keep growing. If you stop growing, it's going to be a really, really bad situation. So yes, we do need immigrants unless we all of a sudden start fucking like crazy. The economy gets better. There's a big part of it is the economy's shitty. People don't want to have kids. I understand that. But yeah, we could fix the economy, but it seems like the government never gets anything done. And the only thing that ever happens is we get fucking taxed more, so we have less money at the end of the day to have kids.
Yeah, 2 people came after me and they both...
The only people being incentivized to have kids are like poor people on EBT. They're incentivized to have kids because they get more fucking free money every kid they have. But the middle class person who's working, living paycheck to paycheck, not getting handouts, there's no incentive for them to have kids. We got to reverse that.
They both got arrested, right? It's just wild. Like I got Superman here with us today, and so it's just
what's going on, Clark Kent?
Stuff that happens, you know what I mean? But any other questions? One last question.
One last question. Yes. So actually no. Where can we find you if I wanted to like have a
Amazing Disgrace says, as long as I have pork ribs to smoke and eat, you'll never hear me complain about the beef shortage. Don't give it away. Don't. I almost don't want to tell people how cheap pork is.
Everything they say is projection of their flaws.
Absolutely, dude. They are experts at projecting. Yeah, dude, look, pork is still cheap as fuck, and I wanted to stay that way. You know, and in order for pork to stay cheap as fuck, it'd be nice if beef prices go down, because eventually if beef gets so high, everybody's going to start buying pork, and then there's going to be more demand for pork, and then the pork prices are going to go up. But I do like beef too, man. I love me some ground beef and make some crispy tacos. You know, I like fucking, beef steaks. I like, to make pot roasts, I use beef for that. You can replace almost all of that with pork, but yeah, it is a simple supply and demand issue. And to me, it's like, okay, yeah, that sucks. We got to get beef from Argentina, and I get it. The people making beef are probably, it's going to cut into their profits, but I don't give a fuck about their profits. What I care about, I care that they make profits so that they can stay in business, clearly. But I also care that we're growing the beef supply, because like their profits are not always in line for what's best with for the population, right? Like we need to get our beef supply growing, and that's going to take time. That doesn't happen right away. And yeah, I mean, if we got to bring in and import beef to get beef prices down, then fucking do it, dude. We're talking about beef here. We're not talking about like fancy sweaters or some fucking, name brand watch or some shit. No, we're talking about food supply. And if we have to fucking import it to get the prices down, then we should do that.
Down and talk to you about
Nick Shirley.
Ideas. Nick Shirley on Instagram.
You can find me everywhere at Nick Shirley.
Perfect. I see you. Thank you.
That guy had the dumbest fucking questions.
Things going on.
Video game.
No, I don't. This is D. Laura. D.
Laura. Laura, right? Laura and her friend. We're playing a video game of who could videotape who the longest.
Really?
So Laura usually has her protests all together. She has a lot to say, but today she's very mute. Today I don't know who she's fucking. I think she's fucking ICE or she's fucking Zionism. But they have a lot to say. You see.
Another note when it comes to importing beef. Like if we are, again, I'm fully full. If we can import beef and get fucking beef prices down as a short-term fix, do it. But we need a long-term. Trump's got to figure out. Somebody's got to figure out. How do we get our beef supply up? How do we get our cattle herd supply up? Because to be at the lowest it's been since 1951, you got to realize how fucking bad that is. That's why beef has become unaffordable for the average person. So yeah, it needs to be solved. If we got to import, great, import. But we got to get serious about, okay, how do we get our supply up, locally?
They're very, very, very vocal today, right?
Yeah, what do you guys have to say?
Laura doesn't have anything to say. Is Laura a man or is Laura a woman? What do you think Laura is? Because she doesn't have any breasts. Do you tuck your dick in and you tie it behind your ass? What is it? What exactly is it?
Jesus Christ, bro. This guy's definitely not on YouTube. He wouldn't be talking like that if he was on YouTube.
We will not be silent, but she's pretty quiet right now.
She's very silent.
Yeah, Johnny's got plenty of beef, guys. You need some beef.
How much does Laura get paid to protest?
I'm sure it's not exactly the kind of beef you want.
Laura, you can find her at every single protest at the pro-Gaza, pro-abortion, anti-ICE, anti-Trump. She's even anti-human. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the lady.
but you'll find her at every protest, and you'll always see her with these made-up signs because she definitely can't afford this shit.
Yeah, and today they did just have all the same signs. A lot
All
of
the
them did.
same signs. This was a pre-organized protest by really, really strong people. They don't want billionaires, but guess what? Billionaires are funding them. It's a very interesting concept, right?
That is
And,
very
and,
true.
and it's not like they can't leave, right?
Dude, our beef producers are making more money than fucking ever right now. So, don't you think it'll drive our beef producers out of business? I think they should be subsidized. Whatever we have to do, if they need to be fucking subsidized, we could stop fucking spending money on a million other things and subsidize the beef industry to make sure we have as much beef as possible. Because to me, that's a national
Jacob
security
Super
issue.
Chatted $2. The magnet shortage is a huge BFD in my industry.
The magnet shortage? Yeah, okay. So because of tariffs and magnets being imported, yeah. That's why I had a problem with the way the tariffs were implemented.
Smoko Super Chatted
They shouldn't have been just
$1.99.
across the board on
Beef
everything.
Didn't become this expensive by accident.
Well, there's a lot of things that play into it. Obviously, global warming. Them trying to get the CO2 levels down, and cows have so many farts and blah blah blah. The policy played an effect into it, but also there's claims that I think in 2022, 2023, there were some really bad droughts that affected the supply. Also, they're killing more heifers. There's a lot of fucking in and outs to it, man. I'm not an expert. I'm not a fucking I'm not a guy out there dealing with cows every day. But one thing I do know is there's a problem, and we're at the lowest level since 1951. And if you could just get more supply, the price will go down. It's supply and demand. We don't have enough supply. We have the lowest supply we've had since 1951 and the most demand we've had ever. Demand has not gone down. Demand has just continued to increase since 1951. So, simple supply-demand imbalance, we need more supply. It will take 3 or 4 years probably to even start putting a dent into the supply chain locally. If we were to fucking put 100% max effort into doing that, it would probably take 3 to 4 years before we even notice a difference. So, yeah, maybe we import it in the meantime while we ramp up our production. And then once our production is fucking blowing through the roof, we can be like, we don't need the imports anymore. Good luck, Argentina. Sell it to somebody else. I don't know. To me, I'm just applying pure logic here. I want the price of beef to go down. Everybody wants the price of beef to go down. This is the issue. This is how you solve it. Okay? The details need to be worked out. Subsidies, tax breaks, whatever the fuck you have to do. It's a food is a national security issue.
Yeah, go, liberal, go. It's not like they can't leave, but they choose to stay here. See, there's another one over here. Everybody's taking videos. Everybody's got their camera out. Like we got a fucking, like it's a big weapon or something. Come on, Superman, take out your video too.
Nah, Superman's keeping it civil out here today. We love Superman.
All right, this is a
Nate pays
showdown of the weirdos.
coming in.
I think what went on is this guy said some spicy shit that they consider to be racist, sexist, misogynistic, anti-immigrant or whatever. And they're like, oh, we're going to film him and we're going to get him. We're going to put a compilation and be like, see, this is who MAGA really is. A bunch of dirty racists who hate brown people.
Nobody wants their sign.
They're always, this is just so.
And what brought you out here today, sir?
Well, I'm out here for America. This is disgusting. They're going around tearing up the city.
Who's tearing up the city?
I gave her name away. How do you feel?
No, not ICE.
How do you feel that you gave her name
These guys.
Base black
the
dude.
ones
Do you
that's
feel like
protesting
do you
against
think these
ICE.
protests are low
Gonna
key,
work?
high key, destroying citizens?
Well,
Bro, that's the other thing I thought about. All these people that are losing their EBT and they don't have a job, people are just constantly going, oh, there's no jobs out there. It's a tough job market. I get it. It is a tough job market. But I heard ICE is hiring. Maybe right now, go apply to ICE. See if you can get a job with ICE. 50 grand bonus. You won't need that EBT.
Hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's tapped in. Oh, shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. My guy, how you
I've
doing?
been trying to see y'all. No, I'm doing good. I've been trying to see y'all, but I was a little too shy. I was trying to meet him, but I was too shy. I know him. He was meeting with Trump. I mean, I want to support Trump, but I see how people support Trump. I think that's one of the important things of politics is that I think you should I think everyone should agree on beliefs.
Looks like it might be dying down. Let's see what's going on with it. Yep, died down. Let's see if BG's back. We'll get to some of the other shit I was going to talk about. Yeah, so I guess that's it with New York, man. Good. I'm happy. I don't think this is live. Yeah, this is probably from earlier today. Let's see. There's a lot of these people just really just walking back and forth on the fucking sidewalk to block traffic. Yeah, looks like the cops shut that down pretty quick, dude. That's good. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy it didn't get crazy. Looks like Nick Shirley only got shoved. That's a good sign. We'll catch up with some of the stuff I had saved from X today, some of the clips I was looking at. Let me see. Where's the right one? Is this the right one? There we go. We'll see. We'll catch up with some of the clips I have, some of the bookmarks I got from earlier. Then we'll call it after that. How's everybody doing? The black guy not ping? Well, I'm black, Hobo Cell. See, I know the color of the stream throws everything off and I look green, but actually I'm black. I'm a black ginger. No, actually though, my brother and sister are a quarter black. It's true. It's true. They had a black father who was half black, I think. I forgot how you do the math. So technically, you know, I am black. I am Hispanic as well. My last name is Gonzalez. So yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm a minority, guys. I'm a fucking full-blown minority, bro. See, y'all be looking at me thinking I'm white and shit. You thinking I'm some white boy? What's up, Corey? Jaundice ping? Yeah, I'm working on it, guys. I got a doctor's appointment coming up, and he's gonna take a look at my liver. And yeah, hopefully I get good news. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Let me see what we got in the bookmarks today. I'm sure it's gonna be more food stamp shit. Let's see here. Let's see what this one is. Let's see. I think this is a base chick who's like calling out all the EBTers, dude. I think I actually like this chick. Let's try this again. She's got that librarian look as well. Something about chicks that look like librarians, they really do it for me.
Morning, if you were feeling a certain way about the No Snap November stuff, or your food stamps may not be available in November and now they're talking maybe December, I'd like to remind you of what happened earlier this summer.
So this is all the videos of them. I remember these videos, dude. All the fucking showing off like how much food they get every month from EBT. And it's like, what? Someone's trying to say I'm not black in the chat. That's racist, bro. I'm black. All right? Don't make me bring my black side out and start getting angry. This was wild seeing these videos, like how much they bragged, like how much food they were bringing home. Meanwhile, the middle class who's like fucking having to make rough decisions, they're like, oh fuck, dude, groceries, I'm okay, I guess we're just gonna get the basics, you know, nothing crazy, just some eggs, some meat, and some fucking water, and we'll call it a day because that's all we got money for. And they're working 70 hours a fucking week, and then they watch videos like this of people who don't work, who just, you know, shout out some kids.
Hypnaudio stream super chatted $1.99. One of a kind.
One of a kind. If we're talking about me, I am one of a kind, bro. It almost makes, you know, like if you're one of these hardworking middle class people, you're almost like, what am I doing? Why am I working my ass off? Why am I working my ass off, dude? Why don't I just fucking quit my job and get on fucking government support? Because I'll probably get a nicer place. I'll definitely have a better food budget. Right? It's like demotivating people to fucking work hard, man. But yeah, if somebody's saying say the word, no, look, I'm a black man who doesn't believe in saying the word. I think as a black man, we need to stop using that word. We want racism to die. If we don't want the word to be used, we should stop using it ourselves. It's also a bad look and it's been overused, you know? Sorry to let you guys down. Scientist baffled, sorry to let you down. It's all junk food too, bro. And then you go, oh, why are these people on EBT so fat? How is it that if you're like at the point where you need government assistance for food, but yet you're like 400 fucking pounds? This is why. This is the shit they're buying. Jesus Christ, this guy's got a whole fucking convenience store in his closet, dude. They all have nice house. I mean, that's the other thing I noticed too. Like, you don't see. I think I saw like one lady complaining about the EBT stuff, and she was like, the ceiling of her car. It was obvious it was an old car where like everything was falling apart, and I was like, okay, clearly you're driving an old beat up car. I can see you probably are struggling financially. Some of them are in nice fucking houses, dude. Much nicer than my shitty place. And it's like, is this Section 8 thing? Like, because I see some of the, when I was looking for apartments like 4 months ago, or 4 years ago, I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, some of these Section 8 places are like really nice, but like nobody can get into them unless you're like, I guess, I don't know, single with 8 kids. And I don't know what the fuck. It's fucked up. I don't like Section 8 either, to be honest. I don't like it either. Just build more houses and fucking have more supply. Same thing with beef. We just more supply of houses in apartments. This video is scripted, Hobo Snail? What do you mean it's scripted? It's edited. There's no talking, so I don't think that's scripted. What are we talking about, Hobo Snail? Are you talking about the video we're watching right now? I can't vouch for every clip that she's showing here, but I've seen tons of the videos from this summer of people bragging. I mean, it was a trend for a while there where like one person went viral bragging about how much food they brought home with their EBT card. And then next thing you know, on TikTok, it was all fucking videos of people with 3 shopping carts, you know, using EBT to just buy tons of fucking food. I mean, like you would think they were buying food for like a whole fucking apartment complex, not just that one household. So whether this is scripted or fake or whatever, that is a real thing that I've saw myself. Maybe all those TikTokers were just lying, you know? Maybe not. I don't know. Cold foam? What the fuck is cold foam? That's what happened to just whipped cream? That sounds nasty. Oh, I'm gonna get me some cold foam. You know what? You know what make this coffee taste better? A little cold foam. What the fuck? I guess whipped cream is a name brand. You can't say that.
And now here we are in October of 2025, and you are upset because there aren't more people from the middle class that.
Rusty Shackelford super chatted $5. Every person with a black ancestor is black, but 0 people with white ancestors identify as white. See Sean King.
Well, it's black privilege, dude. This is one thing that like you're not allowed to say that is very obvious. There is a black privilege in this country these days, and you know it makes sense. The pendulum swings, but it's not been good for the black population. Like, I mean, look how well the black population was doing in the 40s when they had to deal with like real racial discrimination and all kinds of other fucked up problems. Like, they were doing pretty good. And then once we were like, oh, let's just give them handouts and they don't have to work and let's incentivize the family not to stay together, it's been terrible. It's at the end of the day, a lot of it like is our government walking these people up with their policy, dude. It really is.
That are upset.
Because they were doing pretty fucking good in the 40s, dude.
That you're not getting your food stamps after you spent the better part of the year rubbing it in their faces that you could go.
I don't know if the 40s or 50s, whatever. Before, you know, the Great Society in the welfare state was brought forward.
Go out and pretty much buy whatever you wanted all willy-nilly. And since people refuse to be angry about it and refuse to be upset for you, your next reaction is...
Motherfuckers start looting. Oh, what's gonna happen? Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow.
Smart. Go ahead and ruin your Thanksgiving and then ruin your Christmas as well because you're sitting in fucking lockup. There's all...
We'll see. I mean, we gotta have faith that they actually will be arrested if they do it, because I kind of wonder. The way they're planning it right now, it's like they might overwhelm the system with so many people doing it at once. Because they do seem to be coordinating. And if every city, they're like, okay, we're all going to go at the same time and just fucking in and out and grab as much shit as you can. And there's going to be too many of us for them to do anything about it. What do you do in a situation like that, man? This chick is based as fuck. Ladies in the audience, you know, let's listen to this chick.
Want to prevent your boyfriend or husband from cheating on you? Listen up, because this is going to sting a little.
I love this. I love this. We need more of this.
To live by, ladies. 5 rules and 5 rules alone. I promise you it is simple. Just shut up, buckle up, and listen up for a second. Number 1, put out.
Yeah, no shit, dude. No shit, bro.
Give him your kitty kitty. Not every day, sure, but often, and enough that he feels desired. And it has to come from you. Do it because you want to. Initiate it sometimes. Surprise him. Make him feel like a damn man. Number 2, cook for him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Based. Seriously, women, you should watch this. You should watch. Like, women who do this, I guarantee you, they ain't worried about EBT. Women that follow this woman's advice, they ain't worried about EBT. They got a good man working hard for them, dude.
Fastest
I guarantee
way to
it.
a man's heart, it's not necessarily lingerie. It is home cooked food that tastes delicious. If you are a grown woman saying, I don't know how to cook, I want to slap you in the face. That is not cute. That is lazy. Learn. Figure it out. YouTube and Pinterest exist for a reason. Meal made with love hits deeper than anything. Stop ordering takeout. Stop going to fast food. Stop. Number 3, clean the damn house.
I'm in love with this chick, dude. Where are these women? We need a resurgence of these type of women. We need them to come back. Where did they go?
Okay, men live in an organized chaos, but nobody wants to come home to a pigsty. And if you don't live together yet, go to his house, surprise him, clean it up, make it smell good in all the right places, show him that your presence add peace, not pressure. And if you're his wife and you've stopped doing this, Number 4, be respectful. I don't care how sexy or successful you are. The second you start disrespecting your man, he's halfway out the door. Do not embarrass him in public. Do not talk down to him. Respect is oxygen to a man. Without it, you die. And number 5, give him peace. He doesn't want to come home to constant nagging and criticism. He wants silence and softness and support. Stop nitpicking everything he's not doing right in your eyes. Start appreciating what he is doing. You say you want a loyal man, then be the freaking woman worth being loyal to. It is not that complicated, ladies. Y'all are starting to piss me off.
I bet she got a lot of wonderful comments because you're not allowed to say this anymore. I mean, even if you're a hot blonde chick talking from a woman's perspective, you're going to get attacked for saying things like this. It's like, this is common sense shit that we've all known forever. Okay. And there are a lot of things that men need to, do for their women in the same way. There's a lot of shitty men out there as well who just are lazy as fuck and want a mom to take care of them. And no, that's your woman's not going to fucking respect that long term. Video has to be AI. Yeah, it could be AI, dude.
Andrew Wilson
AI's getting too good.
$2.
It might have got me.
Video has to be AI. Embarrassed smiley face emoji.
Yeah, you could be right, bro. It could be, but I don't think it is. But again, AI is getting good enough to trick people. Ryan V, do these women exist still? I mean, there is the trad feminist movement, right? I mean, probably like really strict Christian women. I'm sure, like, you go into like some kind of like the old school Christian shit, not the new fucking liberal Christian bullshit, but like old school conservative Christian women. I'm sure they're still out there. Black women are threatening to kill President Trump if their EBT is cut off for Thanksgiving. This might be AI, guys. You can't be this stupid to do this over EBT because the feds are going to be at your house in like 10 minutes.
Did you hear what's going on with Trump and them? Apparently they shutting down November and December food stamp. I just got a note from them say they gonna shut my food stamps. Ohio, you bet not. You bet not feed in that allegation. You better pay me my food stamps. I better get my food stamps. Let me not get no food stamps November.
Bro, this is like a SNL sketch from the 90s, dude. It's so insane, like the lack of self-awareness that these people have as to how terrible this looks to everybody else. Like, people like you, I'm sure, are gonna go be like, yeah, you go. But most of the population is gonna watch a video like this, and they're gonna be like, this is embarrassing. Like, you're an embarrassment. Like, dude, this is straight up an SNL sketch from the 1990s, maybe the 80s. You know.
December. Free me. Get my commissary out, because I'm taking up the stove and taking everything. Making my way downtown to the White House. I'm going to White House. Quick. I'm going to the White House. Quick. I'm going to the White House.
So I think in her mind, she's thinking if I threaten the president's life, but I do it in a song, then I won't get in trouble because it's artistic expression. I don't know. They blame Trump because they're retarded.
Did you hear what's going on with Trump and them?
So yeah, so she's threatening to kill President Trump over EBT. Because they're dumb. Plural of blue. Okay, they're dumb. Like anybody that looks at the situation and sees that the Republicans have tried to pass like 11 plus clean CRs, clean bills to fund the government.
Be on alert the day before Halloween.
Before the day before Halloween? Well, that's not. Yeah, well, the 31st. Yeah, that's close. That's close. You're right. Be alert. Okay, it's a good point. It's a good point because that's going to be before the 1st, and the 1st is normally when they get their EBT. Can we just have a peaceful Halloween? Is that possible? It's a good point. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, Halloween's like what, 8-9 days away? Yeah. Be safe out there, guys. I mean, I won't be doing shit on Halloween. I don't do shit on Halloween. I'll have candy in case kids show up. That's about it. But yeah, dude, everybody thinks everything's AI now. That's probably the worst part about AI is that you can't believe like even the non-AI videos. It's like you could literally record a video of yourself with your phone and post it, and people are like, "This is AI." This is where we're at, man. AI video. I mean, you see AI music, how fucking great that is. It still needs work, of course, but it's mind-blowing. AI video is going to be at that level really soon. It's almost pretty much there. And yeah, you're going to be at the point where no one's going to trust any video they see ever. Hey, cattle ranchers, Trump says you're too stupid to understand this. So yeah, this is the message that got everybody riled up at Trump today. The cattle ranchers who I love don't understand that the only reason they are doing so well for the first time in decades is because I put tariffs on cattle coming into the United States, including a 50% tariff on Brazil. If it weren't for me, they would be doing just as they've done for the past 20 years. Terrible. It would be nice if they would understand that, but they also have to get their prices down because the consumer is a very, very big factor in my thinking also. Yeah, I get it. The way we get prices down, Trump, your message would have been much better to be like, I'm going to work with the cattle ranchers to figure out how we can start getting the population of our cattle herds up as quickly as possible so we can have more supply to meet the demand for beef going into the future and then get to work on it. But Trump always does things really weird, but at least he's fucking thinking about it now. You guys who watch me regularly, it was like, what, 3-4 months ago? I don't know how long ago it was, but I brought this up before everybody was talking about it because I did research. I was like, why is beef so fucking high? Instead of just being like, oh, it's Trump's fault. Oh, it's Biden's fault. Like, why is beef so high? Oh, our supply is at the lowest level since 1951. That's a problem. We need to get that fixed. And I've been talking about that for months now. So it's good that people become aware of this. Okay, instead of just being like, beef, it sucks, food prices suck. Like, oh, it sucks because of this, and we need to fix it because of this. That would be nice. That'd be nice if people had some awareness. But yeah, everybody's mad at Trump. Like, at least he's fucking addressing it, you know? But to me, the answer is to work with the cattle industry and be like, what do we got to do to get more cattle? You know, to as quickly as possible start increasing the supply year by year as opposed to decreasing year by year for like the longest time. Seriously, 1951, think about it. That's fucking 74 years ago. 74 years ago, we had the same amount of cattle as we do now in this country. And what was the population 74 years ago? Let's just do the math on this real quick. What was the U.S. population in 1951? In 1950, we were half the population, 153.9, and we're what, at 300 million now? See what U.S. population now? Yeah, 340 million, okay? So we have almost 200 million more people in this country. We have more than double the amount of people in this country. We went from 150 something million to 340 million. And with that same population, we got to deal with the same amount of beef as when we had 150 million. Well, I wonder why prices are up. I wonder why prices are up. You know, the thing about supply and demand, they're very simple issues to fix. Increase the supply, dude. That's it. Increase the supply. And of course, America first. So we want most of our supply to come from America. But in the short term, if we have to import to increase the supply, then fucking import, dude. Okay? And work with the cattle ranchers to start increasing supply locally. That would be my answer. But Trump, you know, he's just fucking stupid these days. He really is. He's fucking stupid. You know, but God bless him. He's still better than whatever else other options we got. Give us better options. Let's see. Food stamps cut spark massive outrage. Snap backlash goes viral. Let's see what this one is. Or did we miss this one? Okay, yeah. It looks like TPUSA went undercover with Antifa. Let's see
The
this. I
epidemic
haven't
of
seen this yet.
left-wing violence and Antifa-inspired terror has been escalating for nearly a decade.
President Donald Trump's Department of Justice is moving swiftly to prosecute alleged members of Antifa after he signed an executive order declaring the militant anti-fascist movement a domestic terrorist organization.
Out of our state! These are agitators, anarchists, and they're paid.
Accused of causing chaos and destruction, especially in American cities like Seattle and Portland.
They want to overthrow the government.
But extremism researchers like Karlin Borisenko say in order to fully understand what fuels this decentralized network,
And so you're going to get really inside look at like the agenda of the far left.
the Bay Area Anarchist Book Fair in Oakland is where to begin.
A lot of this stuff is about doing illegal stuff like...
We just have to sort of watch our backs here.
I got you. A lot of this comes from their publishing company called Crime Think.
Borisenko and I recently went undercover and discovered a disturbing world that goes beyond t-shirts and New York Times bestselling authors.
And this one literally says anti-fascist action.
Training martial arts for anti-fascism. They are a decentralized group, that's very true. But it's like, this is how they coordinate, it's through the zines, through the publications, things like that.
Borisenko says this is where the radical left organizes, recruits, and indoctrinates the next generation of Antifa.
This is that chick that does the live streams covering it too, right? She's like an expert on Antifa. Did she used to be Antifa, or she was like undercover before?
Militants.
So if I take this? Yeah. Thank you.
Generously giving away free propaganda material on how to mobilize for a violent direct action. Selling soccer scarves to fundraise for an Antifa bail fund.
Basically for folks that get into trouble with the government crackdown, what do you think is going to happen now?
It's a good question. And pushing tons of material.
Yep, we're a bookstore and art gallery.
Like these XXX LGBTQ comic books, easily accessible to children. Then there are the workshops, including a DIY abortion session, where organizers claim women's reproductive rights are under attack in America.
I know some of you have heard about our abortion cards.
Teaching attendees how to make
the fuck was that?
In America.
I know some of you have...
This guy's I guess this guy's a veteran. I guess.
Heard about our abortion cards.
Teaching attendees how to make their own morning after pills through this video.
Second stop so that you clear it. And that's all.
How to kill your own baby? Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? This is that important to him? I guess it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. This is a big reason why a lot of people who are really against abortion are like, we gotta have it, because if we don't have it, they're just gonna do it in their fucking basements and shit as protest. They're gonna protest by cutting their own babies out.
What it takes.
That's easily accessible on YouTube.
First dose left. Misoprostol is an incredibly safe drug. It's safer than Tylenol.
Abortion is critical to far left strategies because they believe it liberates women from being a part of the gender binary.
It also makes them crazier when they don't have children in a family, so you can fucking enlist them into your crazy bullshit.
The gender binary is one of the oppressive mechanisms of capitalism, and so if they can liberate women from the reproductive obligations that they have as women to raise kids in capitalist families and stuff like that, they believe that's a blow to capitalism.
Can I get a ice?
The all-day sessions ended with a panel on organizing against ICE. Representatives from NorCal Resist dressed...
I don't know about you, but fucking ICE would be very uncomfortable. Some people use ice in like foreplay, don't they? That's weird. Why would you want ice on your dick? I don't want any ice on my dick.
Up as Hamas terrorists in what they're now calling kafia bloc, instead of black bloc, since they know federal authorities are scrutinizing Antifa more than ever.
We have implemented things to counter their tactics, so we're constantly evolving, forcing them to change.
Despite the change in appearance, their goals
Hey, it's Tommy, bro. It's Tommy.
remain the same.
Because we're being so successful.
Declare class warfare, use the latest protest movement to destabilize the U.S. government.
Rusty
What's up, Rusty?
Shackelford super chatted $2. Abortion is safer than autism?
Is it? I don't think so. Autism can be a superpower. Look at John. John's a hero of the whole chat, and it's all because of he's autistic. I don't know, bro. But yeah, you shouldn't
That
abort
Rabbit's Dynamite
even
super
autistic
chatted
kids.
$10. Had this one bookmarked to dig into later. Thanks for covering it. Antifa are
You're
some
welcome, brother.
sick bastards, but still just a cog in the bigger machine.
Yeah, they're just a piece of it, bro. But they are a big piece of it, and it would be nice if we could. I mean, it'd be nice if we could take care of all of it. You know, but I honestly don't even know how you go about fixing this at this point. I don't know, man. It's such a fucking mess, man.
Tear down
Thank you, brother.
capitalism and anything related to Israel.
Yo, Tommy!
Then usher in a violent revolution built on socialist and communist ideals. This playbook is pretty much laid out in all their material.
Welcome to the Church of Satan Anarchists.
But most unsettling
Of
of all,
course, dude.
multiple vendors embrace teachings from the occult and Satan worship.
Explicitly anarcho-Satanism.
This man altered the Antifa logo and added prongs from a devil's pitchfork.
Satan!
Then asked people to put on this Lucifer mask and recite the
Yes, the Satanists know what's best for this country, guys. I know when I start thinking, I go, who should we put in charge of making the world better? It's always the first thing that comes to my mind is a Satanist. Yeah, who loves humanity more than a Satanist, right?
allegiance to the Prince of Darkness.
Satan, the eternal rebel, the first free thinker, and the emancipator of worlds.
The next day, Borisenko and I flew to the Emerald City to meet citizen journalist
Retards.
Matthew Adams.
You can feel the heat.
Who's been covering Antifa chaos for several years.
They're absolutely trying to recruit for Antifa.
We infiltrated the Seattle Anarchist Book Fair hosted by the Vera Project.
They want to put our picture up there for being a fascist.
And were immediately greeted by a massive board featuring a so-called wall of fascists. That's us in the photos. Once we got in wearing disguises, the messaging and the vibe were pretty much the same as the Oakland Book Fair. More far-left propaganda, calls for anarchist violence against the ruling class.
I hope to see all of you soon, 10 minutes.
And hyper-sexualized content targeting minors. Borisenko even obtained a flyer for an Antifa direct action in a city park scheduled for Halloween Eve.
Stop filming, please. Stop fucking filming. Red pants, Jonathan Show.
Adams and I were eventually outed and chased by a group of angry transgender activists.
Even with this amazing t-shirt, they know us for these direct actions.
We're going to Left Bank Books, which is a far-left revolutionary bookstore.
Borisenko spent the remainder.
And so I heard her talk about this before. I think it was up from a Twitter post. I followed her on Twitter. And she said, like, if you want to find Antifa, you got to look up the bookstores. And they're usually associated around these, like, far-left bookstores.
Of her time plotting out the constellation of bookstores in Seattle that are keeping these ideas alive.
You know, it's the direct action fascist, anti-fascist arrows.
With more Americans now realizing the danger posed by Antifa and their followers,
The rioters that were saying kill ICE agents.
federal authorities are also trying to disrupt the terror group's funding network.
We are following the money.
But like a hydra,
And I won't give a fuck.
cutting off one head will likely sprout several others.
They are harming everyday citizens in every single one of our communities.
Because
the 80s
Antifa
fucking music?
is fueled by an allegiance to extremist ideology, not just a bank account.
The 80s
If law
montage.
enforcement isn't looking at the bookstores and the book fairs, then they're really missing an opportunity to figure out what these people are doing.
Oh, don't worry, Johnny. You will be on the wall of fascists. I hope to one day be on the wall of fascists as well. At this point, it's like a badge of honor that these fucking crazy people, like, oh, you mean Satanists and communists hate me? Oh, man, what a terrible, terrible life choice I've made. No, I'll be fucking proud, dude. I'll be proud as fuck. All right, more back to the food
My
stamps.
kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the
Bro, your kids have not eaten in 5 days? I don't believe that. If you had not eaten in 5 days, this would not be what you would be doing. You would be fucking going around figuring out how to get food, not making TikTok videos. Or I don't know, maybe this is how she gets food, making TikTok videos.
taxpayer's responsibility.
And shouldn't you probably, shouldn't CPS show you show a visit, you know, pay you a little visit if your kids haven't eaten in 5 days? Did I hear that right?
My kids have not eaten in 5 days.
Yeah, I heard that right. CPS?
It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Trump.
It's the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of her kids. See, dude, the entitlement we have pushed onto these people is disgusting. I'm telling you, if these people would take this and if they had a mindset of like, oh, you know, sometimes life throws you shit and that shit makes you stronger and you come out of it as a better person. If they could just take that mindset for once in their fucking lives, they might be one of the few people who improve their lives because of this and stop feeling like, you know, they're lesser than, so they need to have handouts.
Don't cut no food stamps off. If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So
Wow. Basic common sense there, huh?
they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio. It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents.
Bro, I should use this tactic with you guys. Does this work? Does this work? I have 200,000 followers. You can't even send me. If you just sent me 50 cents a piece. Bro, she's going to probably be down to like 10 followers tomorrow. They're just all going to unfollow.
If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
Ooh, she's going to block everybody that doesn't send her money, dude. I bet you people fall for that shit. I don't know. She was like, see, the problem is her message. If she came on and she was like a little teary-eyed and she's like, guys, it's a hard time for me and my family and we're really struggling out here and we're really trying our best. I've been applying to jobs every day and trying to get set up on the app so I can make some quick money. Like, if you guys can donate to me and help my family, here's the link. She probably would have got some help. But instead she's like, you motherfuckers ain't sending me no fucking money. I'm gonna block you, motherfucker. It's like, whoa, bro. What do you think? You think that's the tactic that's gonna get people to send you money? I know it's fake, JX. Everything's fake, bro. Everything's fake.
Look at this room's mother.
This one kind of scared me because I don't know. It just looks like we're heading to some sort of weird revolution style situation in this country. They need to learn. They need to add it to their repertoire.
Making yourself a productive member of society is not in their repertoire.
You know, sometimes going hungry might be the motivation you need to be like, huh, yeah, I'm hungry. I don't want to get a job, but I also don't like being hungry. I want my fucking Cheetos and my cereals. Then, you know, I don't know, go apply to jobs. I'm telling you, if we can get a lot of these illegals that are taking up jobs, we can get them back to their home country, send them back home so they can sleep in their own bed. You know, they can get some of that mom's homemade cooking. Maybe we can open up some more jobs for these people who obviously need work. So, win-win.
Look at this room's motherfuckers.
Holy shit. Also, you know, it's only a month, dude. They're going to get their SNAP benefits back. Probably December, January. Hell, they might even still get them in November. And if they don't get them in November, when they get them in December, it'll be December and November. There'll be a double amount of SNAP. And if it's January, they'll get 2 months. If it goes a year, they'll get a year's worth of fucking SNAP. If they're getting $2,000 a month, times that by 12, they get a $24,000 check. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to go long without their food. I don't know, man. If I don't know. I just hope we don't see fucking mass looting because of this, because that would be insane. But this bitch is insane. Let's watch this again.
Look at this rooms, motherfuckers. We ain't going anywhere. Political structures that I have to work in, that we all are surrounded by,
Yes, to leave.
was built on slavery and genocide and rape and oppression. Real change doesn't come from the cowards and warmongers in Congress. It comes from the streets. It comes from all of us mobilizing and seizing the power to resist and fight back. Gaza is the compass in this country. Now we're in Congress, and we're every corner of the United States. Look at—
And it looks like they're about to control New York, too. We'll see. A lot of people originally predicted that if Mamdani won, like, he would never be able to get the shit that he says he's going to do. He'll never be able to get it done. You know, the government-run grocery stores where everybody can just go in and get free food. That's going to work out real well, ain't it? That's going to work out. I'm sure that's not going to be a total disaster, right? No, of course not. Of course not. But yeah, they're getting riled up, man. They're getting riled the fuck up. Here's a dude. We've been talking about this. They're planting Apple AirTags on ICE vehicles.
This is an Apple AirTag. What I've been doing is trying to get these on their vehicles so that way I can track where they're at and let people know before they get there. By the time we see a video on the internet, it's already too late. We got to start early. We got to send up signals, start notifying people so that nobody gets taken. So again, right now, I'm not trying to engage with them. On a side note, most of them are lazy, untrained, just freaking weirdos. But away from that, I'm not trying to fight them or engage with them. I'm trying to track them. And at least maybe if they find these on their cars, it'll scare the heck out of them and let them know that people are watching. So yeah, man, I'm headed back through Santa Ana, back through the Home Depots, man. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. United we stand.
They're getting organized, bro. Is that an arrestable offense if you're putting a fucking tracking device on a federal vehicle? I'm sure that's some sort of, I'm sure that's illegal in some way. Here's another one, not getting her EBT next month, supposedly. We'll see.
For those of you laughing because I'm on welfare, I just want to show you something real quick.
Oh, yeah, this one is insane. The amount of money she's getting. People are going to say this is fake, and I get it because I don't believe it. Like, really? You're getting this much money in food stamps? But I think this is a high level, because there are people who are like, they've been taught since birth how to scam the government out of money. And this might be one of them that's actually stupid enough to tell people what she's doing. $4,000. This, you should get this deposit by November, for November. $4,100 on her Lone Star card. Oh, this is a Texas bitch? This is a Texas bitch? Bro, I thought it was hard to get like food stamps in Texas and they didn't give you that much. I guess I'm wrong. I mean, maybe she has 25 children. What the fuck is going on here, dude? That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money for food stamps, dude. Con artist? I think so, Christy. I think so. I think we got a legit scammer here. You know, or it could all be fake. It's all fake.
Best Nugs super chatted $2. Your phone tells you Terry's an AirTag nearby.
Oh, okay. If that's, I don't know shit about the AirTags. Thank you, Best Nugs. But if that's the case, then yeah, I should have no problem getting rid of that shit or like combating that. And you know, if you have the AirTag, maybe you can find out what device that AirTag is connected to, and then you can track down who's doing the AirTagging, right? In theory, I don't know. I'm not much of an Apple guy.
This is my upcoming pending deposit for SNAP EBT for November. If you are laughing at me right now because you think that I'm going to suffer come November, you better think again. Know how to work the system into my favor.
She said, I know, because she's fucking whispering because she knows what she's saying. These people are fucking stupid. They'll come on and admit some shit they should never admit publicly, but they'll whisper it like somebody might overhear them saying it. Bitch, you're recording yourself on TikTok. Everybody's going to hear it. Stop whispering. Let me turn the volume up for this low talking, sweet, sweet lady here.
I know how to get what I want.
She knows how to get what she wants. I bet you she's probably also a prostitute.
I have multiple sources of income.
She's got multiple sources of income, so clearly she doesn't need food stamps.
And that's where a lot of you go wrong. You rely on one source of income. But if you had multiple, if something like this were to happen where EBT gets shut down, you still have your other sources of income.
I think she's a whore. Or maybe she's doing OnlyFans or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Obviously, I'm theorizing here. But yeah, she's probably doing some sort of cash business. So where it shows she makes no money, but she's actually fucking rich on this cash business, probably selling her, I don't know, usually that's a cash business. Maybe she's selling drugs. I don't know. And then at the same time, getting $4,000 a month in EBT, because I guess she has 45 kids. She must have 45 fucking kids.
Income. But regardless, I'm still gonna get my EBT money for November. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm gonna get mine, and that's that.
So she's bragging because she didn't, because not everybody's getting canceled from EBT. Here's the thing. I wonder, like, if we're going to find out at some point, like, the people that are getting canceled, the first ones to get canceled are all the ones that have already been marked as, like, suspicious, right? Because there's a lot of them that they're like, oh, this is suspicious, Because so many people are gaming the system. It's like nobody's going to complain about some people, like, in a real situation where they have no food. And it's like, again, the community should help you. And people should go back to relying on community. We need to build community again. But it's just, there's too many people scamming it. So it ruins it for, like, the few fucking people who are, like, legitimately need it and are using it as a stepping stone to get their life together. I don't know, but $4,000 a month. I mean, she must have 472 children. I don't know, like $4,000 a month for food. I'd be eating steak and fucking lobster every night, bro.
Love you.
Oh, well, that was cute. Even though you're a manipulative, I can see it. I can see you're manipulative. You're trying to manipulate me with your love. Well, you're not pretty enough to make that work, okay? Sorry. So yeah, I don't know if this was today, but this video came up, and this might be what we're going to see next month. So pay attention, because this is a strategy that's going to be hard to combat. When they are robbing from you, they will have babies in their arms. And at that point, when a woman with a baby in her arm comes up to shoot you, what do you do? What do you do? Because this happens where, like, this one dude at the end of this video is trying to at least get one of them to stay, so he can at least, like, have one of them face justice. And then a lady with a baby in her arms comes up to him to get him off of the like, her family member, whoever it was. And the dude's like, okay, all right, you got a baby in your arms. I'm not going to be able to manhandle you and arrest you, because that's a pretty hardcore tactic right there. If you're going to break the law, do it with a baby in your arms. I mean, yeah, it is fucked up that you're putting your baby into that kind of situation, but these are the strategies they're going to employ, man.
Baby, man.
Because no person's going to fucking try to tackle you and stop you from breaking the law if you have a baby in your arms. It's just, no one's going to do it.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, dude, you know how much that has to hurt to get hit by one of those 12 packs? Those things are fucking heavy. You do not want to get hit by one of those 12 packs of soda, bro. Dr. Pepper, too? Fuck. The doctor's in the house, bro. What does she got? What is this? Like, look at this, purse weapons and shit. What is this, like some sort of medieval fucking weapon? Okay, look, so this guy tries to at least capture one of them. He's like, hey, at least we'll get one of them, right? Somebody, we'll get somebody for when the cops show up. Watch what happens.
Not for a moment. Let me go. No. Let me go.
Watch what happens. Here comes woman with the baby. What do you do at that point? What do you do at that point? You can't, all of a sudden, violence is out of the question. You can't do anything that might possibly cause any harm to this child, or you're going to fucking, you know, probably go to hell, not alone. I mean, it's not, it can't happen. Okay. You don't want to be that guy. So what do? You just give up and you go, okay, I guess you can leave because you have a baby.
Go. No.
And you got to feel bad for the kid, bro. The kid's just being used as like a weapon to get away with crime. You got pepper spray a baby? Amazing disgrace. If you pepper spray a woman with a baby, you understand even if she was about to shoot you, everybody's going to take the because people are just emotional. Like the woman, like imagine a woman carrying a baby, pulls out a pistol, and then what? You at that point you're gonna shoot the woman? Even if you're in the rights for self-defense, people are gonna see you as like a demon, dude. They're just all they're gonna see is baby, and you did something to a baby, and had the baby. This is high-level strategery right here, okay? Don't ever tell me the black community is not intelligent, okay? This is intelligent strategery here. But of course, also, your kid should probably be taken from you afterwards. If this is something that becomes a norm, they're going to turn grocery stores into convenience stores, where like you can't even go inside. There's going to be a glass. You go in and you tell them what you want, and then they'll bring it to the door, and then you give them the money first, and then they'll bring the groceries out in some secure manner. Like the days of just free shopping, just walking through the grocery store, grabbing what you want, it's going to go away, dude. Everything's going to be behind a glass, and you have to fucking sign up to be able to, it's going to be insane, man. So yeah, this is probably not from recent, but you know, it just came out, so I don't know. No details about when it was. Watch, a school teacher at an anti-ICE protest warns federal agents that they're not the only ones with guns.
Don't forget where you're standing. This is South Central Los Angeles. They are not the only ones with guns in this city. They're not the only ones, and don't forget that. And I don't say that because we're calling for violence. I'm saying that because the people have every right to defend themselves against masked, unidentified gunmen with AR-15s and other military rifles. The people have every right to defend.
So the reason they're masked and behaving the way they are is because people like you have put their life in danger. They're essentially operating in enemy territory, where if they're fucking, you find out where they live, you find out where their family is, they're all at risk because of crazy people like you. And now you're escalating it to the point where it's going to get even worse. And these mass gangs that you're scared of that are supposedly just kidnapping people are going to have to get even more crazy because of your behavior. It's a good way to present it though, right? They present it in a way where it's like, oh my God, what do you mean mass people just kidnapping people off the streets? And if you're a retard who doesn't do any research, or you're a commie who doesn't believe in borders, you buy right into that.
Themselves. Don't forget where you're standing.
Yeah. This is where we're at now. We got Don Lemon saying pretty similar shit. They're all pushing this message of we must defend ourselves, go get guns. Not leading in a good direction. Yeah, so Nick Shirley was also at Canal Street. This is where, remember we played the video, if you missed it yesterday, sorry, but we played the video from Savannah Hernandez of where she went down Canal Street, and there was just so many fucking illegals. All just like the whole sidewalk was taken over with people just selling counterfeit purses and shit. And as soon as she came, they all packed up and got the fuck out of there because I guess somebody told them like, oh, she's not pro-immigration, she's pro-Trump, so we better get out of here before the cops show up. And then ICE showed up and cleared them out. So now
I'm here on
a nice and clean sidewalk.
There are no signs of any street vendors after yesterday's raid. This street's completely clear. This street as well. The main spot is completely cleared as well. No signs of counterfeit scammers or drug dealers on the streets of New York City here on Canal Street today. I'm here.
So yeah. And that's why they're protesting. They're mad because they can't buy their fucking counterfeit knockoff Gucci bag or whatever the fuck. John, you can make it, John. You can do it, John. Be strong, John. We believe in you. We believe in you, John. A message for everybody making fun of the poor is losing food stamps. Okay.
This message is for everybody that's not on food stamps and that is on TikTok laughing and just so happy that people ain't gonna get their food stamps. This message is for y'all. Y'all be like, oh, I got a job. I can pay for my food. Y'all ain't gonna have food stamps. How y'all gonna eat? Baby, how you think they gonna eat? Off you. Yeah.
The demonic laugh, like it's weird how many times the demonic laugh shows up on TikTok videos. Let's hear it again. Oh my God, that's a demonic face as well.
Y'all ain't gonna have food stamps. How y'all gonna eat? Baby, how you think they gonna eat?
That laugh is creepy, dude. And it usually comes out when they're saying some fucked up shit. It came out a lot when they were fucking celebrating Charlie Kirk getting murdered. That demonic laugh was like nonstop. And now it's like, oh, we're gonna rob you for your food. Oh, you work hard for your money and you pay for your groceries? Well, guess what? We're gonna rob you. Oh, okay. Okay, we need a Catholic priest. Stat, please.
Off you.
Some holy water, please.
Yeah. Off you. You know how many homes about to get broken into? You know how many people about to get knocked over the head coming out their job?
You know how many people about to get arrested and go to jail and then be like, why are you arresting me? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Rusty Shackelford super chatted $2.
Oh, she's skinny.
This creature doesn't need any more food.
Bro, she's starving to death. Look at her. Look at her. I don't know what you're seeing, Rusty Shackelford, but this is a woman who's suffering from malnutrition, who's just not had enough to eat. Yeah, I know, bro. It's a theme. It's a definite theme here. Like, how are you all so fat? And we've answered this question. It's because they get free food. And when you get free food and you have access to all the food you could ever eat, because you're getting $4,000 a month to just spend on food, and you're probably selling drugs and God knows what else, you have actual income coming in, so you can spend that $4,000 just on food. You're eating everything nonstop all day because what the fuck? There's no. It's very clear. EBT is bad for their health.
Or leaving the ATM or the bank. You know how many people about to get set the fuck up?
You know how many people are about to be arrested? Look, you're not going to get away with it, especially you, because you're stupid enough to actually say what you're going to do on TikTok. Okay? So you're not going to get away with it. But I guess you have no problem with going to jail, right? You're probably, I don't mind going to jail until you get arrested and then you cry and then you throw a tantrum and you don't, you make sure the police have to work hard to get you in the cop car so you can maybe have your George Floyd moment. Why don't you just fucking go get a job? Go and get a job. Or, the reality is a lot of these people probably can afford their food. Right? They probably can. If they live like me and they just bought the essentials that you need, like good nutrition, eggs, meat, water, maybe like one snack or something like that, like you probably will be able to survive the same way I survive, even though I don't make a lot of money. Right? But you're just so entitled to be able to just walk out with 3 carts full of junk food that the idea that you're not going to get your fucking snacks for a month is going to make you riot. And that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a you problem. That's an insanity thing.
I'm just saying, while you over there laughing, grinning, cheesing, looking like Chester the cat, baby, they gonna go for y'all first.
Yep, there's the laugh again. There's the laugh.
They coming for y'all first. I'm just saying. Don't laugh at somebody else's pain, baby, because guess what? They gonna make you feel that shit too.
Pain? What do you mean pain? You should be fucking grateful, bro. You should be grateful of all the help you got. For the longest fucking time, you've gotten just free money for food. You should be grateful and be like, thank you. thank you, taxpayers. This month might be hard, but I appreciate all the support and help that I've gotten from the community of taxpayers in this country. But no, so ungrateful, man. So ungrateful. So we should just, now instead of, giving you our tax dollars as a charity to help our fellow Americans, now we have to give it to you so that we don't get murdered, so that we don't get robbed, so that you don't turn our grocery stores into fucking loot center 101. It's like, it's insane thinking, man.
2 times worse. Just saying. Be blessed though.
Yeah. I need to be blessed by her. She's who's going to bless me. The alternative to working a steady job if EBT is shut down for November equal, it's time to go loot.
If y'all got this motherfucker update, it's time to go loot. My benefits ain't at risk, bitch. Because I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to Food for Less, I'm going to...
See how they're whispering again? Because they know what they're saying is fucked up and wrong. But they're too dumb to understand that they shouldn't... if they're going to do it, they shouldn't make a TikTok video. But yet they whisper so nobody can hear me. Because we're going to... What? I'm going to whisper because I know what I'm saying is wrong, so I'm going to whisper it.
Target, I'm going to Winco, and I'm running out with a basket. So I'll be having a Thanksgiving over here.
Yeah, you'll be having a Thanksgiving in jail. You'll be having a Thanksgiving in a county lockup. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Here's another one.
So white people in general, I'm tired of you motherfuckers. I'm tired of your incompetence. I'm tired of your laziness. I'm tired of you not washing your ass on a regular fucking basis.
Hey, I wash my ass on a regular basis. What are we talking about here? Do they really believe white people don't wash their ass on a regular basis? They're just making shit up at this point. I've never met a white person who didn't wash their ass. I only met one person in my entire life who never, person that I knew. Okay, I'm sure there's people I passed on the street who didn't wash their ass. It's so uncomfortable to not wash your ass. Who wants to live like that? No self-respecting person wants to walk around with a dirty ass. Okay? Come on now. Let's be realistic.
And then we have to be susceptible
She's AI too. Everything's AI, dude. None of this is real, guys. All of these videos are AI.
to that shit. I'm tired of you having babies on fucking leashes. I'm tired of seeing babies that's 13 years old in a fucking stroller because you just want to give them the fucking world. Or, oh, Billy doesn't want to walk, so we just gonna like have his feet dragging on the fucking ground.
These
I'm
big
tired
ass
of
babies.
big ass babies.
Breastfeeding
I'm
a baby
tired-
that can chew steak.
Exactly. I'm tired of y'all raising.
These are some weird stereotypes. When you create stereotypes, they really work way better when they actually have a basis in reality. Like white people can't dance, white people don't have rhythm. It's like, yeah, I get that. Okay. White people suck at basketball. White people don't season their food, which is weird. I do season my food. I like to season my food. I don't understand. But yeah, the stereotypes work better when they have a basis of truth to them. You're just making shit up. You're just like, I don't know, you saw a movie one time and you're like, oh.
And birthing and raising serial killers, pedophiles, mass shooters, and all this. And then you tell black people that we're violent. Everything about violence, we learned it from you. So you're the root cause of it.
Is that a real question, GK? I'm so curious what Pink Trip would do if he got accidentally picked up by ICE like others do. Would he sue, or would he be like, oh, it's okay, I love you? Okay, so let's go through this weird scenario where ICE is just picking up English-speaking, obvious Americans off the street and trying to deport them. Okay, so in this weird scenario, which absolutely does not happen, first of all, you have to not speak English. If they see somebody on the street who speaks no English, maybe they'll run them in the system to see who they are. But most of it is targeted arrests.
Rusty Shackelford super chatted $5. Oh Lord, I never thought I'd live long enough to get child advice from a single black woman.
Well, I mean, you don't know if she's single, Rusty. She could have a dude, you don't know. Yeah. This is what I do. ICE would come up to me and they'd be like, are you, by the way, I live in Texas. I've gone through tons of border checks. Not once has anybody been like, oh, let's check to see. They're like, oh, yeah, clearly this is an American. I guess call it white privilege, or I don't know, call it the ability to speak English and sound like an American. It's kind of a big giveaway when you can actually speak the fucking language of the country. It's not rocket science, guys. When you have a guy that can't speak English and a guy who can, which one's more likely to be an immigrant? Okay, check their status. All right. So in this imaginary world where some reason ICE, even though I'm obviously American, decides to arrest me or question me or take me into custody, I would say, hi, ICE. Here's my name, my full name, my date of birth, my social security number, my license. Okay. Here's my fucking passport. Okay. I'm an American. Okay. You don't believe me? All right. Well, run me in the system. And then, oh, guess what? They let me go. But no, I guess in this imaginary world, ICE is going to be like, oh, we just want to arrest you because we feel like it. ICE is just like a bunch of evil fucking bad guys from like the worst fucking movie you've ever seen, right? They're not just out there actually trying to enforce border law. No. They're out there just kidnapping whoever they can, guys. GK, what are you talking about, bro? It's a dumb scenario that will never happen.
To white people in general, I'm tired of you motherfuckers. I'm tired of your incompetence. I'm tired of your laziness. I'm tired of you not washing your ass on a regular.
That's all right. We had to watch that again. All right, I'll try to wash my ass better, okay? Okay, lady? I'll do better at washing my ass. Tucker is doing the Turning Point Charlie Kirk thing, but Tucker has a totally different style. It's much more aggressive, and I kind of like it.
So I kind of just don't see a lot of change between, the Biden administration and now the Trump one in foreign policy. We're still giving a shit ton of money to like Israel and Ukraine. Nothing is happening. The war's not stopped. He promised it'd be done in a day, and it's, I don't know, how many months? 8 months or something like that. It's a long time. Your dad was in the CIA, and I was wondering, does our government even want...
Oh, dude, I'm so disappointed. Remember last week, we all thought, because they were hinting at it, I think it was Alex Jones, I forgot who it was, but everybody thought Nick Fuentes was going to be talking to Tucker Carlson either on Alex Jones' show or on Tucker's show. Turns out, no, it wasn't. The thing they were fucking hinting at wasn't Tucker Carlson. It was Tim Pool. And I was like, okay, that'd still be interesting. And then I guess Nick Fuentes dropped out. He canceled. So, yeah, get my hopes up for nothing. I want to see Nick and Tucker sit down and debate. I want to see that.
War to stop? Do they want conflicts to end? It seems like we have a difference of interests where we're getting told one thing and the other is happening. And I feel like there's not enough communication between different sects of government. And I really think the deep state's controlling everything and we have no control.
Well, let me start at, obviously you probably sense that I agree with a lot of that. Obviously leave my father out of it. I'm gonna have to kick your ass, which I could do, by the way, if you bring him up again, because he was a wonderful man.
Sorry to kick the guy's ass. I like Tucker's approach, man.
Whatever, he did for a living.
Charlie, look, people were like, well, Charlie was real nice and all this. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But I probably would have watched Charlie if he wasn't so nice. Because I didn't really watch Charlie Kirk. I probably saw clips or whatever, but I always kind of skipped over it. I was like, meh. But if he took a more aggressive approach, and by the way, be nice. They still called you a Nazi. They still called you a racist. They still said you were fucking homophobic and you hated black people. So why be nice? If being nice is still going to get you labeled as the same thing as all the fucking mean people, what's the point of being nice?
So I really do hate that.
So yeah, he's going to kick that guy's ass. I thought I had more Tucker stuff. I thought I had more. All right, what do we got here? This is why EBT needs to be restricted. While normal people struggle to pay for one cart of food, I never fill up a cart. But yeah, I'm just, I don't have a family of 10 too, so it's different. While normal people struggle to pay for one cart of food on their own, EBT recipients fill their 3 carts for free off the taxpayer's dime.
This, y'all, this is why. Cause what? 3 carts full, y'all. Let me pass her a receipt.
The worst part about it is that they're feeding their dog that horrible fucking burnt up dry dog food bullshit.
Yo, they didn't even buy it, and that's what making me even more mad. And everything won't even rung up yet, y'all. $1,013. This is why. This is why I be mad at work. This is why I don't want to work on the 1st, or the 2nd, or the 3rd, or the 4th.
This can't even be a scam. I mean, this has got to be a scam, dude. It's got to be a scam, bro. That's just an insane amount of food, man. That's just an unbelievable amount of food. Let's see, what is this? I took the first known. Oh, this is Nick Sorter gets a shot of the Antifa safe house that Chandler runs. It's pretty funny, and it looks much nicer than I thought it would look. I thought it would look disgusting. But if you remember, this is the safe house where the woman who hit the Portland reporter in the face. I forget her name. It'll come back to me. This is where she ran to hide, and this is like where Antifa kind of like their center of operations for doing their Portland protest, where everybody goes to poop and shower.
$2. When they do that, most stores have to destroy it.
Yeah, when it's taken out. I mean, I think it depends. Like if it's meat, I think so. Yeah, if you take meat off the shelf, that's it. Like it's essentially they can't put it back, right? If you take meat out of the cooler and like put it somewhere else. But probably if it's a dry good, non-perishable, they probably can put it back.
Andrew
the
Wilson
poop house.
super chatted $2. Poop house.
It's where Antifa goes to poop as they protest. But shower and everything. It's like their little hangout. Now I know why everybody thinks Chandler's rich, bro. But it's actually a pretty small place, ain't it? Looks like there's the bathroom right there. Maybe there's a bedroom. I know they're all on the floor. Like they don't even have furniture. Let's just say three cameras in the Second Amendment. The fuck does that say? Please don't something. No fascists, no Zionists, no racists. Well, I guess I can't go in. Democracy has not survived capitalism. Yeah, good old commies. Good old commies. Yeah, there's Chandler. There's Chandler. Fucking dumbass Chandler.
Get the fuck back.
What are you
bitch.
doing? What are you doing?
That's what I thought.
I'm just checking it out. I'm on a public sidewalk. Close the window if you don't want to see in. There you go.
You're so fucking closeted, Kay. You're ugly. You're a fad. You look stupid.
What else you got in there? Huh?
Dude, Chandler's getting aggressive now. Chandler used to never like insult anybody. Chandler is like getting radicalized in real time. He got arrested. He's starting to dress in black bloc. Now he's actually like attacking people, saying they look stupid. Before he would just sit there and read and be like real autistic and shit.
Live?
Say harboring people that assault people. He's letting them into their building to fucking hide out. What's he doing here? Is he just showing? Yeah, he's just showing where it's at. Yeah. Katie Davis Court or whatever. Yeah, so this is the chick that assaulted Katie, and then Katie followed her, and like basically Chandler led her into the safe house, and then they lost her from there.
Going into the Antifa safe house. Yup.
Why the fuck you stalking women? Fucking minors and shit.
Yeah, the miner who just slapped her, hit her in the face with a wooden stick. A wooden stick, just like this one right here. And then, they chase her to try to have justice served because she just got assaulted. And it's like, you're chasing a child. You're chasing a child. Why are you stalking a child?
What is wrong with you?
Why are you stalking this person?
She assaulted me.
She assaulted you? Do you have proof of that?
Yeah, my.
See, I'm telling you, Chandler used to be so different when I watched him on Veli's early streams. He was like a nice guy, would talk to anybody. Now he's like breaking the law.
Black guy.
You're a black guy? You didn't just
You don't have a black guy. I don't see
get hit by your boyfriend or something?
See that? You see that? Chandler, man, what happened to you, bro? You were such a sweet boy, Chandler. You were such a sweet boy.
All right. The assault suspect is in the safe house.
Assault suspect? Do you move out now? Are you able to designate someone as a suspect?
The assault suspect is in the safe house. Get away from me.
Yeah, so you guys understand what that safe house is. Wild, bro. But yeah, I guess they're just they're gonna keep doing their thing. I like this one. This TikToker took off her nose ring for the first time in a long time and immediately realized men are right.
Okay, I posted a video.
They're like, seriously, watch her now with her nose ring. Okay, think about it. Like, okay, what is she, like a 6? A 6? Okay, now wait till she takes the nose ring off. How much better she looks.
About men not liking me. And the comment section is just absolutely frying me at the moment. But the amount of people that brought up my nose ring is wild. And then someone said I look like a Democrat because of the nose ring. So I'm taking it out. I just want to see. Because I don't take this thing out. I just want to see. Oh my god, my light is so bright. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to put this back in. And oh my god. Oh, I got it. Oh fuck, I like it. God. Sorry.
Is it just me, or did she go from like a 6 to like close to like an 8 now? As soon as she got the ring out. Dude, and if she got rid of the tattoos, it'd be even better. But I don't think, it's too much pain. Too much pain and trauma to get rid of a tattoo like that.
Bad reaction. I like the no nose ring. Oh my god, I never thought I'd say that. I can itch my nose. I still have that though.
Imagine putting a piece of metal in your fucking nose, bro. So yeah, that's what you want. You want a piece of metal look like a booger coming out of your fucking nose. 5 days no food, and now they have, okay, here's another one. $4,300 a month to 19.
Me and my kids have been 5 days without food. 5 days ago.
Another one who's been 5 days without food? What the fuck? Are you telling me you just haven't grocery shopped in 5 days, or like nobody's eaten in 5 days? Because you wouldn't look like that probably if you fasted for 5 days. The amount of weight you would lose so quickly if you fasted for 5 days. Like, look at people before 5 day fast and after 5 day fast. Like, the amount of weight you'll lose from a 5 day fast. I don't believe you. And if it's true, your kids, CPS needs to pay you a visit.
My food stamps were taken from me. Stolen from me. With no warning. No warning. Today, I get this food stamp letter from the fucking food stamp office telling me not only am I losing my food stamps, I'm losing my $2,100 in cash benefits that I get every single month.
$2,100 in cash benefits plus $4,000 a month for EBT. That's $6,000 a month from the government, from taxpayers. That's a dude. How many people would love a job that pays $6,000 a month? And she don't even have to fucking do anything, dude. Plus Section 8, so she probably pays like barely anything for rent.
To pay my bills. I'm losing my Section 8. My food stamps have now decreased from $4,300 to $19 a month for 6 kids.
6 kids. So 6 kids equals $6,000 plus Section 8. So it probably barely pays anything for rent. This lady's living the high life, dude. She should be thankful, be like, my God, remember the days when we were making $6,000 a month for doing nothing? Wasn't that great? No, they're bitter because they think they deserve to live the high life off the taxpayers' dollar because they fucking had a bunch of kids. It's an insane amount of money. It's hard to believe. Like, how are you gaming the system? I need to start doing, we need to do research on this shit to see if it's real. Like, how are you getting that much with 6 kids? Like, what is going on that you're getting that much?
How the hell am I supposed to feed 6 kids at $19 a freaking month?
I do the old fashioned way. Okay. You know what women used to do? Tonight, you'd be like, babies, mama's going out. There's a TV dinner in the fridge if you're hungry, but mommy's going out tonight. And you go out and you find a man at a bar who's got a job, who's looking for a wife to cook and take care of the house. And yeah, it might be a little difficult with the 6 kids, but lower your standards as far as they need to go, and then you're good. You'll eat, okay? That's what women have been doing for generations. Or go get a job, but if you don't want to work, good luck. The problem is a lot of these people are not going to get accepted to a job. Going to be like, okay, so what's your job record? Well, I worked at home for the last 6 years raising my kids. Okay, and Anything before that? No. I graduated high school and I had 6 babies, and then I got on EBT and I got $6,000 a month from EBT. But now I need a job. And the employer is going to be like, okay. Yeah, just leave your resume and we'll give you a call. And that'll be it. You'll never get a job. So, go to the bar, get a man. Okay. I guarantee you there's a dude out there who's hard up enough. He's willing to put up with everything you bring. Okay. You can find a good man.
On top of having to come up with
Find an old one. Find some 60-year-old dude who's got like a lot of retirement, but like is like lonely. Okay, go do that.
rent. Because now I don't have Section 8. Cash benefits. No cash benefits.
I guarantee there's some fraud there. Yes, no doubt.
This same lady was crying about being reported for fraud in the past.
Okay, so you know this lady? She's made her whole TikTok thing about fucking her EBT. There's no doubt there's got to be some fraud there. She said, what, I forgot, 2,000 something in support? That's not even food stamps? Plus 4,000 in food stamps? Plus, I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. That's $6,000 a month. That's how much is that? That's 60,000, 72,000 a year before taxes. That's a lot of fucking money, dude. It sounds like something ain't right there.
$300 utility check that I get every single month.
Yeah, I know no man normally wants 6 kids, but there are very desperate men out there, Redonk. There are very desperate, lonely men out there who will take anything they can get. Okay? And they ain't pretty, but neither is she. All right? And life was made up of situations like this in the old days. This is what, had to be done. You an ugly dude, you ain't got much to offer, but you can at least, provide a living for a family. You took what you could get. And sometimes this is what you could get. And I guarantee you there are dudes out there who would take this. Okay? Unbelievable. They would.
I will no longer be getting. We're going to be left out
I mean, she might already be married. Who knows?
on the fucking streets. They take.
Bro, have you been in public, Mad Cheddar? Have you seen some of the fugly ass couples that are together? There are, like, everybody can find somebody. The problem is everybody wants to go way up the ladder. Like, they're a 2, but they want to date a 6. Now, this bitch is a 2, and she needs to find herself a 1. A 1 who will never have any other option but a fucking nasty 2 like this. And she can get it done. Just find a 1 that actually has some sort of job.
All of my food stamps. I don't even have a fucking dollar to my name, and I have 6 kids to feed. Please.
She was so Best Duck says she was buying sodas and recycling the empty cans. If I remember correctly, that was the fraud. So she was wasting all of this taxpayer dollars to just buy tons of aluminum canned sodas, so she could then take them in and get cash. And the amount of money you would get, like, that's such a fucking waste of fucking money, bro. That's so dirty. Lock her up, bro.
Tell me, how is this making America great again?
Yeah, because it's getting lazy-ass fucking entitled losers like yourself to stop leeching off the system and to be productive citizens. That sounds great to me.
Somebody makes that. I'm so fucking pissed.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. So pissed I don't get my free government money. Masked Antifa and far-left extremists show Portland police that they are in charge. The militants have been coddled by Democrats and law enforcement. When you watch this, you really do get a good idea as to why Antifa feels so emboldened, because these cops seem to be kind of terrified of Antifa.
If I would have just gone past, I wouldn't have said anything, but when my attention gets called some, then I'll say, hey, here's what else we can do.
Trauma's a motherfucker, man.
You're such a victim.
It's because our shit keeps getting swept. Our medical gear keeps getting swept. Illegally.
By me? By who? Was I out here all day or no?
Well, then don't act like you know what you're talking about.
That's why I just asked who did it. I don't know.
So I guess this is after they cleaned up their encampment, which they've done quite a few times. They go in there. They have like this whole fucking, that fence there. All along that fence is just nothing but donated goods. It looks like EBT, it looks like these EBT people on the first of the month. It's just all goods, snacks, like everything that they ask to be donated, and then people donate. And then they set up tents and shit. And periodically, Portland PD will actually go through and sweep it up and clean it out, and then they get really mad. That's why they're mad right here.
Enforced by PPD.
Oh, this guy over here, right there on the bike. That's her mother, and she's very, very, very upset. Please come over here.
How in the world is that not more pressing?
Then
Shocker that you don't give a fuck about pedophiles because there's so many of you.
okay, so give me a second. Well, look, I wanted to be done with this, but all I'm getting is just flash. So you know what? Now I think we have to do something because I just wanted to go about to walk.
Safe because there's a child predator.
I know we're gonna go over there in a minute. I can deal with
Yeah.
one thing at a time. Now.
This, all they do is just make false reports. Literally, Antifa. Anytime Antifa has cops go around, they're like, "Oh, just this, and it's a right wing guy, right? It's always a right wing guy that they don't like." There's like, "Oh, he's a pedophile. How come you haven't arrested him? He's got a gun. He says he's gonna shoot us. How haven't you arrested him?" It must be tough dealing with these people, especially when it seems like the city is like doesn't really have a problem with them. They seem like almost a creation of the city government in a way.
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna wait right here, there's literally a mother crying about a man assaulting her child. Would you like this?
What are we waiting on? Do you not hear me in the megaphone? What are we waiting on?
The attitude,
But then if
man.
I jump him, I'm in the wrong, right?
Yeah, you're gonna jump them. You're such a badass. Look at these gangsters. They're gonna jump people.
You don't do your job, and I jump him, I'm in the wrong.
You fucking asshole! Telling people to be quiet! Fuck you! You can't surpass anybody's free speech!
The mental illness is off the charts, bro.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Just for a little bit. I'm obviously.
Fuck you! Asking people to fucking limit their free speech! Fuck you! Make your line! Back everyone up if you want!
I don't envy the job they have to do. There are reports that like Portland PD wants to do more, but they're just their hands are tied, you know. Oh yeah, here's more Tucker getting into it with the
I would answer
the audience.
your second question first. I really try to be as transparent as I possibly can. I think you just scoffed in the microphone.
I mean, there was text that came out in court filing.
Would you like to know what that was? Because I'll tell you.
I'm sure everyone would love to know. Yeah, when the Dominion
I just
lawsuit.
wanted.
Tucker's hilarious, bro. I like this. People were talking shit about Tucker. Oh, you got to be more like Charlie. No. Tell people you're gonna fight him, dude. I like it. But what this guy's talking about, in case you missed it, is like early on after Trump lost, there was like the cell phone messages leaked from Tucker where he was like really anti-Trump.
Oh, you're one of the most annoying people I've ever dealt with. This is why I don't come to college. No, but hold on. I'm gonna no. Hold on. I'm gonna apologize. I just want to apologize for saying that. Okay, so
That's such an honor.
Yeah, I know. My views are like on the internet, and I don't work for anybody but me. I'm in business with my college roommate. I have no incentive to ever lie at all, and I really try not to. I supported the Iraq War pretty vehemently. I supported the nomination of a Supreme Court Justice, Amy Coney Barrett. That was like a huge mistake. Sorry. I think not what I thought she was. I support John Roberts. I support, what's the list of dumb things I've supported in my life? It's very long. I think I've learned something from those mistakes. I'm happy to admit how dumb they were. I've spent the last 22 years trying to atone for my support for the Iraq War.
I appreciate that. And
hold on, I'm not. Okay, now you're annoying me again.
Oh my God.
Not here for your affirmation. So I would say, as to the text specifically, you want to actually know? I mean, are you even willing to hear it? I'll tell you exactly what that was. Those were between me and a producer of mine who I really love, who I still am close to, and that was about. It was in January after the election, and Trump was saying they stole it from me. And I called the White House and I said, I'm totally willing to believe that. I mean, Zuckerberg puts, $400 million into the mechanics of elections. I don't think he's doing that because he believes in good government. Like, what is this? It's clearly there's theft. And I say to the White House, someone specifically at the White House, give me examples. And he says, I have got a great example for you. I've got 7 or 8 dead people who voted. And the beauty of that claim was it's provable because they're death certificates. And we've got the death certificates and we've got the obits, and they voted, and they're on the voter rolls. We know they voted. Well, I mean, talk about slam dunk. I'm not repeating anything I can't prove. I don't trust any campaign, period. I never have, on either side. I just don't trust campaign consultants. They're disgusting. I still think that. But this seemed like a verifiable hit. So I go out there and I say, there's a lot of talk, and you can pull up the tape. There's a lot of talk about, election theft. We're working on it. And I'm working at Fox News, so there's like a lot of, let's find out what happened. But we know that 7 or 10 dead people voted, and here are their names. Miss Wanda Johnson of Sioux City, Iowa, and, Jack Klein of Corpus Christi, Texas, and I'll go through the whole name, and we'll put the obits up. Well, within 25 minutes, a couple of the dead people call CNN to say, we're not dead.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off too, bro. If I was Tucker, and I'm like, yeah, it looks like there's some shenanigans going on here. What evidence do you have? And then the White House, Trump's team is like, oh, here's this evidence of dead people voting. And then you go live with it on your show and you're like, we have proof of dead people voting. And then it turns out, oh, they weren't dead. Actually, that person's alive and he's now on CNN making fun of you. Yeah, that would make me probably write some nasty texts about fucking Trump as well. Don't you think? Don't you think? Jesus Christ. 86 likes, guys. 14 more. We're almost done. This will probably be the last clip. Smash the thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats, the support. You guys are great. Remember, if you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. If you want to support the show on Patreon or YouTube members, the link is also in the description. Thank you, guys.
And CNN runs this whole thing exposing that I have just made this colossal error on the air. There's nothing I hate more than being wrong and humiliated like that, because I have a staff. We should get this right. And I didn't get it right because it's so easy to check whether or not someone has died that I didn't check. And I was enraged. And I was just enraged by the whole thing. And my position was, at the time, if you're going to claim it was stolen, prove it to me. I'm an adult man. I'm not taking anybody's word for anything.
How come you weren't saying these things during, on Fox News?
I did the next day.
I remember this. I remember. I mean, it was so long ago, but I have a fuzzy memory of this going down.
And I'm not here to just try to argue with you. I really do think this country is going through some, deeply troubling times.
Wait, what do you mean argue with me? You just said, wait, stop. You just, stop. No, wait, hold on. You said, why didn't you say these things? And I said, I did the next day on the air, live on Fox News. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. No,
but you didn't, though.
Check the tape, dude.
The emphasis of your show, the emphasis.
What are you talking about? I went immediately on the.
Cop-out. Okay, fine.
What do you mean it's a cop-out? I was completely wrong. I blamed the Trump campaign for being wrong, when it was partly my fault for taking their word for it, which I shouldn't have done. And the guy who gave me that information, I just ran into. I'm still mad at him. He's still around.
It's just, so you don't take any ownership for devices?
What do you mean any ownership?
You had the #1 rated show in America.
What specifically are you talking about?
You had the #1 rated cable
I'm aware of that. I hosted it.
Yeah, I know. So you had, I know.
It's such a different energy when Tucker does these things, man. This is not like Charlie Kirk at all. Well, I like it, man. I'm entertained.
So the amount of influence that you carried.
So you don't agree. Look, you don't agree with my views.
No, that's not what I'm getting at. Tucker,
so you're saying my views are insincere?
No, we disagree. Yes, I truly doubt your sincerity, and I think at this point in your career,
then that's your problem.
I'm trying to understand it because it makes no sense. You're worth $50 million.
I'm not worth $50 million.
30 to 50.
Get off the fucking internet, son. Don't stop believing that stuff. $50 million.
Dude, we need more of this, bro. We need more of this. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I think Tucker Carlson can take this on from here on out, dude. Let's do it. It's gonna be so much more entertaining, bro.
Go back to cable news.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is what happened. You killed Charlie Kirk. Now you get Tucker Carlson. Congratulations.
No, but I'm just look.
Okay, you're too annoying. You're too annoying. So I like the last chick who disagreed with me, and then we could have a normal conversation.
All right.
But you're telling me you're worth $50 million. What? Stop.
Okay, you got real defensive there. I just threw out a number that's a lot of money. Jesus.
So you're just making shit up? Good job.
Christ, calm down.
Don't use that phrase.
You're worth.
We're done.
You just blasphemed You just fucking blaspheme. Look, hey, I say Jesus Christ sometimes too, so I don't know. I guess Tucker wouldn't like me either. I got to stop doing it, but you know, it's hard. It becomes a part of the lexicon to be like, Jesus Christ, you know? It is. You know, you fuckers do it too. You know you do it too.
Well, look.
He without sin can cast the first stone, okay?
Just stop.
Can I say one?
No, you can't. Not after you say that. Leave.
All right.
Yeah, this is entertaining. I think might be one more of Tucker. Okay, yeah, this one. Tucker Carlson battles leftist student on the presidential behavior of Donald Trump, posting himself dumping shit on No Kings protesters. That was a pretty funny meme. Somebody made an AI video. What was it, Harry Sisson or whatever? And it was Harry Sisson and a bunch of protesters in New York, like for the No Kings Day protest. And Trump gets on in a jet and flies over and bombs them with shit. Just drops a bunch of shit. And then there's a cut scene where like Harry Sisson's sitting there and he's getting fucking bombed with shit. It's pretty funny. But of course they were like, oh, this is so bad. It's like, dude, it's just a funny meme. Fucking chill out, dude.
Seriously, and I think...
Let me finish where I was?
I can't. No, I'm going to interrupt you. No,
But
I'm
that's
kidding.
not-
Of course you could. I'm
Okay.
totally kidding.
Thank you. What I'm saying is, if you support that First Amendment right so much,
Yeah, I would suggest watching this in full, Corey. I kind of want to as well. I've just seen the clips, but I definitely want to go back and watch this. This might even be something worth making an edit of, you know? If Tucker's this heated and he gives this many good lines and he cusses at him, like this could make a good edit.
and you support the idea that the lesser powerful shouldn't be suppressed by the more powerful,
Like right here, like if I had a clip of if Tucker said like "shut up, bitch" at some point, that would be the edit right here. Right in the middle of her talking, it would just cut to Tucker Carlson and be like, "Shut up, bitch," and then the crowd would cheer. Next.
I would think that you would be against the President of the United States going on his social media and posting AI videos of him dropping shit on the protesters as he's a more powerful
That's what we voted for.
and they're the lesser powerful.
This is what we voted for.
So we may have a definition of terms problem here. So you can say, I think it's ugly that the President of the United States is posting naughty videos on his X account or whatever. Okay, fine. What I'm defending is the sacred God-given right of every person to say what he believes. That's called free speech. That's what's enshrined in our First Amendment. If you can name any example of the administration abridging that, I will agree with you 100%. I believe in that independent of party. I'm not particularly partisan, actually. I kind of hate the Republican Party, just being honest. I'm not going to vote for the Democratic Party because I think they're evil. So it puts me...
I think people underestimate the amount of people that are voting Republican who are really not big fans of Republicans. You can consider myself one of them. But that's how bad the Democrats are, that we're so fucking terrified of the craziness of Democrats. The Madamis out there, fucking I always fuck his name up. You know what I'm talking about, the commie from New York. the Mom Donnies out there, and like where that shit's leading, that it's like, I kind of have to vote in self-defense for Republicans.
Me in a tough spot, but I'm not partisan in the slightest. I never have been. So if you can name an example of anybody preventing or trying to prevent someone else from saying what he thinks is true, speaking his conscience, I will agree with you. But I don't think that you've thought deeply enough about the difference between making fun of someone and preventing him from speaking. There's a meaningful difference.
I wasn't saying that was an example of presenting the...
No, you said that because Trump posted a naughty cartoon on Twitter, he's against the First Amendment. I'm like, no,
He's against the protests, which is an example of practicing the First Amendment.
No, you can certainly make fun of a protest without preventing the protest from
That's
happening.
an unacceptable way for the president to be acting, though, because he is the president of the United States. He can change people's course of action.
Okay, but can I, wait, may I?
It was a funny meme. Is that the best question? That's the best thing you got to bring up? You get a chance to talk to Tucker Carlson, and that's the best thing you have? What's up,
Spocko
Spocko?
super chatted $4.99. If you supported free speech, you'd let us censor you.
Bro, that is kind of it's kind of deep what you just said, because I've seen the arguments when I talk about like we need to be more pro like opinion, like these platforms need to be less censorious and allow more opinions and stop and then the argument is always like, well, it's their free speech to censor you. You can't tell a private company what to do. You would be infringing on their freedom of speech by telling them they can't censor somebody. So that is a legit argument they use every time when you go like, hey, we need to actually reform, speech laws for the internet so that we have more freedom of speech on the internet. They'll come up with that like, well, it's a private company. And, if they wanted to shut down the entire country's right to speak on their platform, then yeah, it's their right to do it. And it's like, well, yeah, but what if like that platform captures 90% of human communication to where essentially them doing that is like hugely detrimental to freedom of speech in this country? You still agree? Yeah, nope, that's their First Amendment right. Right? You don't believe in free speech if you don't believe in their right to censor.
Man, I say one thing.
It's crazy.
Again,
public utility, I'd be open to that debate as well, GK. I would be open to that. There's multiple ways to fix it, There's debates to be had there about how exactly to fix it, and public utility is one possibility.
We're arguing past each other, and I hope I end with this, which is to say, you can make the case that he shouldn't have done that because it's unbecoming or whatever. Fair, fine, we can debate it. But I don't think that you're making the case he was abridging anyone's First Amendment. Criticizing, and this is part of the derangement of the left, that criticizing somebody is the same as committing violence against them or preventing them from speaking. That is not true. Trying to get someone fired from his job, I've been on the receiving end of that like about 100 times. Well, I guess I did get fired in the end. Sorry, I totally forgot. I would argue that's like kind of a meaningful attempt to stifle speech. I just see a big difference, but if you don't, I don't know how to convince.
There's other examples of him stifling free speech.
I think the worst examples are, was it the legal immigrants who are here to go to school and then they criticize Israel and then they get deported because they criticize Israel? I'd say that's a legitimate argument for Trump fucking with people's freedom of speech. People say, well, you're an immigrant, you have no right. Well, if you're here legally, you're a legal immigrant and you're allowed in this country, yes, First Amendment, all that shit should apply to you to a certain degree. Maybe not 100%, but I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't fucking know. But definitely deporting somebody who's here legally to go to school because they said something about Israel that you didn't like, that's fucked up. All right, guys, we're going to call it. We're going to get out of here. I got to go do some grocery shopping. Hopefully I don't get murdered by a mob of EBTers as I try to get my bacon and eggs. But thank you guys for the support. You guys rock like always. Thank you. 99 likes. Who's going to be number 100? We're almost there. Wonderful. So it's weird. Sometimes I feel like I get more support when I have less viewers. Like this show is like, I'm hanging out at barely 120 viewers, but more likes. To the chat revenue per viewer higher. It's like, it's crazy. Maybe I need to just have less viewers. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the support. You guys rock. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys all have a wonderful night. And yeah. Be safe out there, okay? Much love, guys. Pink Trip out of here. Pink Trip's out of these bitch. And I'm black. Don't forget, I'm black.
Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Here's some other videos to watch that you might like or you might not. Have a great day, my internet.
Shout out that Rabbitstein. Thank you for the $10, brother. Have a good night, man. Thank you for the support, brother.
Once again, please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified.